Good afternoon, everybody. Good evening. I hope you're all having a wonderful evening. Listen, I hope you're all doing well. Listen, I hope you can all see me. I hope you can all hear me. Welcome to another watch along. And it is the FA Cup semi-final. Listen, I have got guests coming on. I'm waiting for them to arrive, to be quite honest with you. They're incredibly late, or a little bit late, but yeah, listen, I thought I would just start with, I thought I'd start without them. Because listen, I scheduled it in for 7, and yeah, listen, I realised that my timekeeping has not been brilliant lately on streams, and I want to try and get back to being more consistent with the timing. So yeah, please do smash the like on this video, and please do share the content around, and share the channel around, because it really does help it grow. And yeah, listen, how you all feeling? Because I'm pretty nervous about this FA Cup semi-final, if I'm being brutally honest. I'm incredibly nervous, incredibly apprehensive about what Arsenal we're going to see this evening. Listen, the teams are out. I'm going to wait for a few more people to join. I am going to wait for a few more people to join before I discuss the lineup. But yeah, listen, I've seen it briefly. I know Maitland-Niles is in there, Ceballos, Xhaka, Bellerin, Tierney, Louise, Mustafi, and the Aubameyang, Lacazette, and Pepe. So I think I've got pretty much most of it. Actually, I think I probably have. Oh yeah, Granit Xhaka. Did I say Granit Xhaka? But yeah, so listen, I'm quite happy with that lineup. I'm quite happy. I'm a bit gutted not to see Bukayo Saka. Obviously, Cedric Suarez is cup tied. Obviously, Reece Nelson, I'm presuming, is on the bench. If I'm being brutally honest, I've not really looked at the bench. Do subscribe if you're new to the channel. Really appreciate that if you all subscribe if you're new. And come on, guys, everybody in the chat, please fire them likes up, drive them likes up. Let's grow this channel. Been a bit static over the last couple of weeks with, growing it. But yeah, listen, that's partly down to me because I've not really been consistent with content. And yeah, listen, I am back in form, getting more consistent, and I'm learning as I go along. And listen, you guys, the regulars, have been brilliant. Big up Taib, big up Melina, big up Omar, big up Steve Wismark, the Arsenal misfit. Big up, who else is in the chat? GSJ Gaming, GSJ, I think that's what I'll pronounce your name. Big up to you. And yeah, big up to everybody, because you guys are fantastic. So yeah, listen, we got an FA Cup semi-final, and as you can see, I'm in good spirits. I'm in incredibly good spirits this evening. Let me see. So yeah, obviously my guests aren't arriving yet, which is yeah. So yeah, I am going to be winging it a little bit. But yeah, I've not seen the Man City lineup. I'm probably going to have a look at that in a minute. Yeah, like I said, I am kind of winging it until my guests arrive. My guests are always fashionably late, hence why my streams are always late. So yeah, don't blame me, guys. Blame my guests. I did send the link out in the usual groups and that, but apparently they are fashionably late. So what I'll do is I'll read some of your chats out while I'm waiting for them. Yeah, so big up Taib. Big up Omar. Let's have a look here. Big up Ilias. Big up Sophian. How are you? Big up Chadwick. my guy from America. How are you? Listen, I have to get you on a stream. Sam Sanahes, how are you? Listen, I'm not going to comment on the Claude matter because I don't think it's right. Listen, I don't think he's a racist. In fact, I'm 100% sure that he isn't a racist. And listen, Claude's a good guy. He needs help and needs support. And so yeah, listen, I've got massive respect for Claude. Unfortunately, we've had a difference of opinion over a couple of weeks, and yeah, just not really been able to resolve it. But yeah, listen, I've still got massive amounts of respect for Claude. You know, he's a quality guy. But listen, I ain't gonna get sucked into any of all that. So listen, I've said me piece, and listen, that's the way it's gonna stay. Ilya says we're getting a proper battering. Yeah, do you know what we are? Tyron says every defender in the league knows Pepe only uses his left foot. Big up, Steve. Yeah, mate, I'm still waiting. Kevin's my co-host, and yeah, listen, he's late. He's too busy with RedTube, but you know how it is. Hey, but listen, if it ends up just being me and nobody turns up, then hey, what can I do? Big up, Simpy. Big up, Liam. Right, let me see if any of them are backstage. And nobody's backstage. I have 12 people watching, which is brilliant. So do fire the likes up. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me try and see if people are around. Let me have a look here. Let me see. All right, so Ryan's coming in 5 minutes. So yeah, he's coming in. Also, do like my Facebook page. I want to get my Facebook page. Growing. So do like. I did actually manage to share. I shared it on my Facebook page. I also boosted it as well, see if we get more people interacting. But yeah, do like my Facebook page, because eventually, when I get enough people liking the page as well, it's going to be going there as well as on the channel. But yeah, do like the page on my Facebook, The Blind Gooner. I don't post a lot there, but I am going to be posting more stuff regularly there. So yeah, please do like my Facebook page, The Blind Gooner. Yes, pretty self-explanatory. Do follow me on Twitter as well, at The Blind Gooner, and then obviously I do have Instagram. I don't really use Instagram. Listen, it's more photo based, and as you can tell, I can't even take a decent photo. So yeah, do like that. Do like all my other platforms, and please, guys, do share this channel around. Do share this channel around, and just want to say a big, massive thank you to Simpy, who's been helping me with the thumbnails of late. Listen, if it wasn't for Simpy, you guys would be stuck with a boring generic thumbnails. So yeah, big up Simpy, big up yourself, and I appreciate you helping me with the thumbnails. And you know, it hasn't gone unnoticed, mate. So yeah, I'm gonna be sending you a little thank you, little something to say thank you for that. You know, when obviously all this is over, and yeah, so it hasn't gone unnoticed. So yeah, thanks, mate. Thanks, really appreciate it. So yeah, do drive the likes up as well. and still nobody here yet. So I guess I'll read some more of your chats. Let me scroll down here to read some more. As you can tell, that the game's getting really close now. Yeah, listen, it's going to be an interesting game. So Sam's asking, why am I not in AFTV no more? Simply because I wanted to do my own channel, and yeah, listen, they've not asked me to be on any shows, and yeah, they don't want me on their platform anymore. So yeah, simple as, really, with that question. Let's have a look here. Steve saying about people attacking Claude when they've never met the man. Listen, and that's it. That's it. I've met him, and he's a decent guy. But listen, I don't really want to use the whole stream for. I don't really want to talk about this the whole stream, because I don't think it's. I don't think it's fair. Out of respect for Claude, I'd like to basically keep this a free zone of all that's gone on. Listen. He's owned up to his error, and he's taken enough punishment. And yeah, listen, I don't really want to I don't want to drag his name through the mud, and I don't want people to drag his name through the mud, or even I don't think it's fair that it's discussed. Listen, he's addressed it in his own channel, and yeah, listen, I don't want to do that. Listen, I like the guy. Even though we've had differences of opinions of late, I still like the guy. Unfortunately, it's just the way it is with certain situations. But listen, let's try and talk about the football and talk about something positive, because that's what we're here for, the semi-final. Football with Brownie. How are you, mate? I'm good. Uzma Jarden. Listen, I apologise, and you listen, mate. My eyesight is not much better. You can't see without your glasses. Yeah, that's a shame. Listen, I've got really bad. Obviously, let's have a look. Let's have a big up the Revenite, John. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, happy birthday, Steve. Yeah, happy birthday, Steve. I hope you're having a good day, mate. Hopefully Arsenal give you a win as well. So currently got 9 people watching. Do everybody please like the video and do share it around. And like I say, do go and like my Facebook page, and share that around as well. Let's try and get to. I want to try and get to at least like 100 likes by the end of the month. So yeah, let's try and get that up to a considerable number. So yeah, I'm waiting for my guests. As you can tell, I'm sort of winging it, which is incredible. Which is, listen, it is what it is. But yeah, Ryan said he'd be here in 5 minutes. So let me try and read some more of these chats out. Which is really annoying, because every time I come out the chats, I have to scroll down and read them from the beginning. But listen, I'm going to do my best. Do my best for you guys. Let's have a look here. Omar says, looks like it's another solo stream. Do you know what, Mark? No, Omar. Ryan is coming, but they're fashionably late. Oh God. Do you know what? Right, I'm actually getting better at these solo streams, but I do enjoy it when I've got guests on because it's so much easier. But yeah, listen, I'm waiting. The Revenites asked, who do I think is going to be a standout for Arsenal today? Probably Martinez, because he's probably going to have a lot of work to do. Let's have a look. No. Then. So none of them backstage yet. Let me check my Facebook. Sorry, my Twitter to see if people are coming in. Let's have a look here. Oh, what am I going into? Let's have a look here, see if people are coming in. And that's what it is, right? You can't get the staff. Can't get the staff these days. But it is what it is. Let's have a look here. And yeah, nobody here yet. Nobody here yet, but it is what it is. But yeah, anyway, we have got a game. So I'm going to talk to you about the game for a little bit. Because I actually think, listen, I'm not confident, but I do, listen, it's an FA Cup semi-final. And I do hope that we can pull off a win. Because we desperately need it, don't we? We need to get into that Europa League spot, and we need to kickstart our season. And if we can win an FA Cup and win the Europa League, it's going to be a slight positive end to a shit season. And we definitely need to take some positives out of this season because let's be honest, it's been shit. It has been proper shit. Yeah, do smash the likes, everybody. So yeah, we do need to get positive, take some positive vibes from this season because we have underperformed. And if we can come out of it with an FA Cup, still finish with Europa League, and get Europa League, and then then we can really start to kick on. And I like the fact that Arteta is making subtle digs at the board, which is nice. When he's coming out and saying that, oh, I don't think we're going to have much of a transfer budget, or I'm worrying about the financial status when it comes to the transfer market. Incidentally, as well, I just want to tell you about a show that's coming up on to do with transfers. So obviously we know that the transfer window is opening on the 27th of July. So I'm going to be doing my regular transfer show. I think I'm going to call it the Blind Gooner Transfer Show. So yeah, that's what it's going to be, and I'm going to do that every day. Doing with various players that have been linked, and then on deadline day, I'm doing a whole stream for the entire day of deadline day. I'm going to be streaming from about 8 o'clock in the morning right through till 11 p.m. I think the deadline is. So yeah, I'm going to be doing that, and I'm going to get guests on. I'm going to work on all that, but yeah, that's happening. I've had that idea for a while, to be quite honest with you, but I want to give you guys the heads up. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing an all day of that day, and that's gonna be mental. So yeah, hopefully I'll get guests on throughout the day. And listen, I'm going to work on trying to get various people to come on. So yeah, still waiting on my guests. And they're late. Hey, listen, I hope Arsenal put in a shift in rather than my guests. Oh dear. Listen, it is what it is. That's the beauty of live streaming, you know. You have to just think on your feet. But yeah, listen, it's going to be an interesting game, and I, for one, I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. So big up to 6 people watching live. See, some people have got bored of my dulcet tones already. But listen, it is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, please do go and like my Facebook page. I really appreciate that. Let's try and read some more of your chats. And let me try and scroll through the ones that I've already read and read some new ones. Because to be quite honest with you, I don't want to read all the same ones out. So let me scroll down here. What have we got here? I've read that one. Read that one. Let's have a look. Yeah, do fire them likes up. Yeah, cheers, Brownie. Listen, I think I've got a couple of them arrive. I think I've got quite a few people arriving, although they've not arrived yet. So yeah. Good job I didn't wait for a minute, because I would be, you guys would be sat there waiting for me. So yeah, listen, let me try and see if they're. Let me have a look at this, guys, and see if they're. So listen, as you can see, we're not long until kickoff. And yeah, only 15 minutes away. So yeah, apologies if you guys can hear my speech talking. That's me looking on my phone, chasing up my guest. Let's have a look here. So yeah, so what's everyone's score prediction? Put your score prediction in. I'm going for a. I am going for a. I'm going for a 3-1 Man City win. Oh, and I think Kevin's backstage, so let me add him in. Let me see here. Oh, fucking hell, my headphones have died. Let me hold on one sec. It's not been a good start to this show, has it? To be quite honest with you guys, it's been a bit smash and grab. Hopefully Arsenal can perform better than I can. Right. There we go.
Yo, once again.
Jesus Christ, where were you lot? You lot were late. You were late. I had to read this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the thing is, Daniel, I didn't expect it to start that soon, you know. I didn't expect it to start. I was like literally thinking you were saying like, okay, in an hour's time. I was like, all right, in 1 hour. Right. So I got 1 hour time lapse, and I was thinking, and then I The next moment I see that you were going on live. Oh shit! I was like, oh man.
Yeah, because I was scheduled in to go live at 7, and my streams are always late because guests are late, and I thought, I'm gonna go live because listen, I had quite a few people in the chat. So I was like, listen, I've got to go live. But yeah, you're here. You're finally here, which you can save my skin. The co-host back, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, Daniel, kind of looking forward to this game, and big up everyone in the chat as well. Kind of missing the guys in the chat, it's been a while. Yeah, but I'm looking forward to this game. And have you just gone through with the lineup? Because from the lineup I've seen, it's kind of a bit awkward, but it's kind of strong as well.
So the lineup is Mustafi, Louise, and Tierney, with Bellerin and Maitland-Niles as the wing backs, and it's Xhaka Ceballos in the centre, and then forward line is Aubameyang on the left, Lacazette through the middle, and Pepe on the right. Which, do you know what? It's not a bad lineup because obviously Cedric's cup tied, and Cedric's cup tied, and listen, I would have liked to have seen Nelson in the starting lineup, but it is what it is, isn't it? We just have to make the best of what the lineup is. I hope you can all can you see me all right, Kev? Is my camera decent? Because
it's all good.
I'm actually in the center, right? I'm not sort of.
You're right in the middle. You're right in the middle, my man.
Yeah, that's good, mate. That is absolutely smashing.
I was kind of intrigued with the lineup as well, like you mentioned, Daniel, because I think what he's trying to do, what Mikel Arteta is trying to do, is trying to do like what he did against Wolves the other week. Because I reckon that Maitland-Niles was also a right back, and he also can play on the right midfield as well. But the thing here is Maitland-Niles also, he was drifted out on the left-hand side the other day to contain Traore the other day. So I think that's what they're trying to do here, so that to contain one of the danger men of City as well. But City have a lot of quality and depth as well, so that's going to be a thing of concern. My biggest worry will be Bellerin's side, because Bellerin is going to be bombarded by pace. Anyone, because they interchange a lot of times with Mahrez, Sterling, and all these guys will just interchange, they just move in, So that's going to be interesting.
Yeah, so do subscribe if you're new to the channel, and like I said, guys, do go and like my Facebook page as well, because I really want to get that moving as well. Do smash the likes up as usual. Let's see if we can drive the likes up. But yeah, listen, it's going to be an interesting game. I am actually really looking forward to this game. I'm nervous, but I'm looking forward to it, because an FA Cup semi-final, you never know what can happen. And listen, the likelihood is that we're probably going to get a battering. But
Daniel,
you never know. Yeah,
I was kind of optimistic with this game as well. I was kind of optimistic after the result that I seen against Liverpool. But one standout thing that I like from Arteta this week, I had my doubts with Mikel Arteta at the same time. But one thing that I'm kind of like optimistic a bit is what he said post-match and pre-match after the game against Liverpool, when he said that the quality of depth that we don't have, and we need serious quality, we need players all over the pitch and all this. When he mentioned that, it took some sort of guts to mention that, especially to the media, especially to the public. He made it obvious that I need quality. He made it, because if you were to put Wenger in that position or Unai Emery in that position, they wouldn't have said what he mentioned over there, because they will be always like just sucking off the board, just telling, no, the board is backing me and stuff. But he came out blatantly and he said that I don't have quality, I need quality. When are you going to invest? He made that statement, and that's what I liked about him. And that's literally why I'm like going to stick up. I'm going to stick up with Arteta as well, because Arteta said the right things. He has made his point. He has like mentioned whatever that we are missing behind. We as fans, we are kind of clouded by the disarray of how the club is being managed right now. But Arteta is making us like, he's giving us a pair of eyes to just see how the club is being run and what else do I need. And that's one thing I'm kind of like positive with Arteta.
Hey, listen, I'm not going to even pronounce your name, Sach something. Listen, I ain't going to try and butcher your name. But hi, listen, you're new to the chat. Sach something. Oh, Sam Greenwood TV is in the channel. How are you, Sam? You all right, mate? Listen, I'm going to find your chat in a second, and I'm going to make you a moderator so you can moderate all these lovely people.
Yeah, do them both, Daniel. I think you can put Sam and myself as well at the same time.
John 1886. Big up new people in the chat. This is what we like to see. So yeah, do subscribe as well if you are new.
3-1 to City, John. Big up, John. Yeah, hope you're well, man.
Sag is saying 2-0. Sam
big
saying 4-1.
Big up Osman. Ooh.
Revenite saying you were finishing off on RedTube. I don't know, mate. Listen, Kevin was probably finishing off.
I'm Revenite. I'm done with Brazers, not RedTube right now. I switched account. I'm fucked up, screwed up with that RedTube.
John saying 3-1 City. Sam saying your strangle whack nearly killed you.
Oh man.
So yeah, let's have a look here. Let's have a look at the football with brownies in the chat as well.
Oh, that's the guy. That's the guy.
So what I'm going to do, Kevin, you talk to these lovely people. Well, I'm going to do some. I'm going to make people. I'm going to make Sam a mod just while I remember it. So you go and talk to the lovely people.
Yeah, sure thing. All right, I know. Right, Taib. Big up, Taib, man. Long time no see, man. Yeah, and Sam. Yeah, no, don't get me started with the spoons, man. I'm sick and tired.
Sorry to interrupt you, Kevin. Let's bring in another one of the late comers. And Ryan, there's Ryan.
He's invisible. He's invisible.
He's invisible. Is he there? Are you there, Ryan? You're invisible.
He's in mute, but he's not there. I just can see the background.
Oh, he's not there. Well, right. I'm just gonna do something here.
Yeah, sure thing, Dan, sure thing. And big up JSGA, big up John, big up Football with Brownie. Yeah, the Arsenal misfit. Oh, you're going for a 5-0 loss. Man, that's kind of harsh, but I can see that thing happening as well, you know, to be honest, 5-0. But if we can defend like how we defended against Liverpool, yeah, I'd reckon it wouldn't be a 5-0 defeat. I can see goals in this. My biggest concern right now, the Arsenal midfield, I would say, is the absence of Saka, because I think that's going to be kind of crucial, you know. And why isn't Lucas Torreira isn't starting as well? So that's another concern for me as well, because as well as we can see Ceballos playing as well, and Granit Xhaka, Maitland-Niles is currently out of position, so that's my doubt as well. But yeah, Saka's absence is gonna cause concern as well, in my opinion.
And there we go. So Sam is now Sam. You should you're now a mod. So if you refresh whatever you've got to refresh,
Yeah,
it
he
should
is.
show
I
up
just
there.
checked. I just checked, Daniel. Yeah, he is.
Yeah. So you are now a mod. So all you lovely people, behave yourselves in the chat because Greenwood is about and he is not afraid to crack the whip. So yeah, all you lovely people, behave yourselves.
Hi guys, sorry I'm late by the way.
And Ryan's here.
Ryan, chitty chitty bang bang. Come on, G.
Oh dear, I've had a fucking nightmare in the last half hour. Console it was I'm using I used the BT app on, decides it doesn't want to turn on now. And I've literally just been staring at the fucking literally a green screen for the last half hour. So I got my iPad on charge. I'm currently watching the game on my phone until the iPad turns on. And I've been on my phone for
So have you got so what's happened? You got like what happened with you?
Basically, I've got a gaming console, but obviously have all the apps on it, like BT Sport and all that. So whenever a game's on BT Sport, I'll watch a game on that.
Yeah.
So I've gone to turn it on because I was using it on it earlier on. So I've gone to turn it back on, sign in and all that. Wouldn't sign in, and now I've had to restart it, and now I'm just looking at literally the screen.
A green screen. Oh, that's all right, mate.
So yeah, so currently watching the game on the phone until my iPad turns on.
Yeah, that's all right. I need to turn on my TV in a minute and flick it over to BT Sport.
So what have you got over the lineup? Ainsley at left wing back.
I actually think it's not a bad lineup because listen, Tierney done a really good job in that position. The only worry I have is obviously fucking Bellerin. But then
that's
Cedric's cup tied, so obviously he can't play.
Out of nowhere, that's been announced.
Yeah, but I would go with Holding, but why didn't we go with Holding? That's another bigger concern as well. Because Holding had a good game, although he was roasted in the first few minutes against Mane, but he somehow coped up with that. You know.
Switch on my blooming.
But both teams gone for it. Both teams have gone for it though, in the sense of the attack and midfield.
Yeah, they are all out attack. I would say. No, I think Niles was drifted to the left because I think to contain Mahrez. I think from drifting in because
as long as he does it, I don't care. My main concern is Bellerin with bloody Sterling.
With Sterling, oh man, Jesus Christ! So I think even if it's Saka, even on the right hand side, I think he also can do a better job. You know, because they have tried him a few times on the right as well. I think he can contain Sterling as well. He wouldn't let him to just run past him. Bellerin is a bigger concern because he can't cross and he can't track back. And man, I'm kind of nervous because Sterling is in great vein of form. He's not even having an off form. He's having in a great vein of form. Man.
So the city that Southampton face turns up today.
Yeah, exactly.
Otherwise, it'll be a long game, long evening.
I just hope we just can hold on to a 0-0 and then take them to penalty, and then what Martinez pulls up a penalty miracle, you know, just put us through to the final. Oh man, that would be classic Arsenal. I want that, man.
I'll take as long as you get through. I'll take any sort of win. Oh, I'm getting left off now.
So Ryan, you'll be watching on your mobile or what?
Currently, I'm on mobile. I'm trying to sign in on my iPad.
Oh man!
So, iPad's like 1% battery is on charge now, so I'm literally trying to set everything up on there. But yeah, as it stands on the phone, but it's clear screen, so I can't complain. But it's just so frustrating.
You're using a VPN or a Wi-Fi?
Wi-Fi.
Oh, that gives. I understand what you're going through, man. I've been having that same troublesome problem with the bloody Wi-Fi.
There you go. I've got my telly on.
Oh dear.
So yeah, let's. So hopefully hopefully we get a good win.
Hopefully,
Listen.
hopefully.
Well, they're on the way out now, so yeah, the players, Man City players are coming out.
Apologies if I have got my telly on, so you might hear a bit of background sound, but this is just so I can obviously keep a track of the game.
So what going for kickoff? What are we going for? We're still anyone still not confident or confident?
I'm going for a 3-1 City.
Oh, sticking to your guns.
Only simply because if I go for an Arsenal win, we're likely to lose. Whereas if we lose and I don't go for an Arsenal win, I won't feel so bad and I won't feel so gutted.
Please.
Remember to drive the likes up, everybody, and do subscribe to the channel if you are new. Really appreciate all of that. I wonder where everyone else is. There's meant to be some few more.
Yeah, I was going to ask, where's Tesh? And they have, that's Sam's he's modding today.
Yeah.
Calling Nitesh. I can see you in the chat, but where are you, mate?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just mad, isn't it? It's mad.
If we can get to the first drinks break, either 1-0 up or 0-0, that'd be good. We take that.
Yeah, I'd take that.
We need to break the game down in literally 2 halves in both matches, in both halves. So literally first 23 minutes, however long it is to the first drinks break, and then it'll prep again in that 2-minute period and go again. Oh, thank God I've turned my phone down. I can't stand McManaman as a commentator. I was listening to him in the build-up earlier and was chatting with him and Martin Keown, and to say he's a bit bitter that we beat Liverpool the other night is an understatement.
Okay, so Nitesh is joining us at half-time.
Right.
He's got an article to finish, but yeah, big up Nitesh, mate.
I think he just put it down a bit of the article part in the chat as well, because there's links about this Gunduzi and Coutinho deal as well. So I think he's trying to sort that out.
Do drive the likes up, everybody.
Push up the likes, guys. Push up the likes.
Yeah, smash that like button. Have we got any new people in the chat, Kevin? Apart from the ones I've read out,
not yet. I think the last one was John. Apart from that, it's all JSGA and then Football with Brownie and then all our regulars there. So big up everybody that's watching in. Come on, guys. Let's get the show cracking, man. It's going to be a long afternoon for Arsenal, I'd reckon. It's going to be a long, long afternoon. Let's just hope that we go through half-time for a 0-0 first.
Why are they wearing their new kit, Man City? Seriously. That's Chelsea. I can understand Chelsea to an extent because of the new shirt sponsor. But they haven't got a new shirt sponsor. It's the same. They could have waited. For the sake of a fucking month, they can wait to use their new kit. It's ridiculous.
Big up Miss Melina.
Yeah, big up Miss Melina. Only 16 likes on this video. Come on, guys, drive them up. Drive them up. And if you can share the content, share the channel around on your social medias or anywhere that you can. Listen, I'd really appreciate that. Yeah, let's try and keep this channel growing. And we have kicked off, guys. So
yeah, City with the ball. Oh, we got it back that way.
You guys kicked off already? Oh shit!
Yeah, 24 seconds in now. It's so weird. Wembley semi-final, or Wembley in general, being empty. for a football match.
Apparently, there's a lot of fans outside Wembley, even though they're not allowed in the stadium. There's a lot of fans that have gone.
I wonder who's there.
You know, they've gone to like the surrounding pubs and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
certain,
yeah.
Yeah, once certain channels doing their watch along from Wembley, the pub or the Wembley, yeah.
And I also saw that my friend who lives down here in Devon is obviously at Wembley. They went to a pub. I think they went to the Gunners.
The Gunners pub.
In there. Yeah. And then a few people went to the Islington Sports Bar and Grill to watch it. And so yeah. So yeah, listen. Hopefully we can. I do hope we can get a result. We've got to be on the front foot, though, haven't we?
Yeah, we cannot. Yeah.
Well, we're a minute and a half in. We are in Man City having a lot with the ball. To be honest, we're not really pressing them in their defense in their half. We're down to get the. If we get the ball and hoof it up the other end, we're literally we're allowing them all the space to recoup and go again.
Yeah.
And we just hit two banks of four basically beyond the ball in our own half and deep in our own half.
I am nervous now. We've kicked off. I'm proper nervous. I feel like David Silva just had a chance.
Sounds about right.
Tierney. Oh, Tierney. That was good defending, Tierney. That was brilliant defending. Yeah, big up each and every one of you watching. You know, big up all the regulars. You know who you are, and big up to the new people. So yeah, big up each and every one of you. Remember, do subscribe if you're new to the channel. My next short target is to get to 1,100, but my next big target is to get to 1,500 subscribers. So yeah, let's make it happen, shall we?
No worries, Daniel. Got your back on that.
I've just seen that chance, David. You spoke about David Silva.
Woo! Yeah. What a defending! Brilliant.
But again, it's just I can't do 90 minutes of fucking ball watching, defending. And can Mustafi please stay on his feet?
Yeah. What we need to do is not let Man City pull ahead. So, we don't want to take like a 3 or 4-0 lead.
No.
Because otherwise it will get fucking embarrassing.
It'll be worse than the League Cup final a few years back.
Oh, 3-0. Oh, man.
Yeah. The Arsenal in the chat, the Arsenal misfit saying Bellerin not closing in on his man.
Yeah, because Bellerin's shit. Bellerin is a turd.
I'm not surprised. This is again my concern with Bellerin, and why is it? Because the quarterfinal against Sheffield United, there's rumours that said that we'd been able to play, and no one said it. Oh, he was cup tied then. Semi-final comes. Oh no, he's cup tied. He played for Southampton in the third round.
Also guys in the panel, let me know if I'm going dark, and I'll eventually turn my lights on.
Yeah, will do.
Yeah, sure thing there.
So yeah, come on Arsenal, let's fucking
come on, boys. I would actually like Arsenal to not just for obviously the Arsenal reasons of being an Arsenal supporter, but to have Arteta get one over on Pep in a big game.
That's a good one.
After wiping the other week.
Yeah, big up everybody in the chat. You guys are brilliant. Do drive the likes up. Do keep driving them likes up. Would really appreciate it. Why have they got Steve McManaman? I understand why they got Keown, but why have they got 3 commentators on duty today? I don't understand that.
Because he's literally played for Man City for 2 seasons near the end of his career for 2 seasons or something like that. Literally, that's their mindset. I can't stand it. That's why I literally, even I'm watching it on BT Sports, I've literally turned the volume off, so I'm not listening to it. He does my head in.
Let's have a look here.
BT are some of the worst commentators. And that's saying something. Oh, it's going to be a long game, isn't it?
Oh man, they're all over us, man.
We're literally giving all the time in the world on the ball. We get the ball, we hoof it up, they get it back and in possession, and we just give them all the time to regroup and go again, and we just stand off them.
Yeah, they are all standing in our half, apart from their keeper. That's it.
Literally, every Arsenal player is in our own defensive half, in the formation we are set out to be in. So not even trying to break formation or nothing. They're just standing in their own in the team formation, watching Man City pass the ball around.
Yeah. The funny thing is, even their centre backs as well are in our half.
Yep. And Mahrez, defend. Please defend. Good defending.
Oh man, there he is. All back the space. Oh man, come on.
Well done, Ainsley.
Apparently Niles is there. They're just saying Niles to keep De Bruyne quiet.
Well, that doesn't. I think he's been put.
He's putting in Mahrez.
Yeah. It seems like that.
Oh, what a surprise! Fucking Mustafi almost nearly gifted Man City a goal.
Oh, fuck. Go away. For fuck's sake. And again, this is what we've got. In the sense
Ross
of
Morgan.
We've got centre backs in Mustafi and Ruiz that have these brain fart moments that could cost us. And again, a brain fart moment almost cost us. And it's in a big game as well. It's always the big games when they fucking have brain farts, especially Mustafi. Fucking remember the League Cup final? He's in the centre circle having a brain fart. Yeah, I've just seen it as well. He's a fucking brain dead defender. The sooner we can get him off our books, the better. Well, on a positive note, though, who's seen the post of Saliba in London today?
Oh yeah, in Instagram, right? Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
He was also posting. He was thanking his old club as well for giving him the opportunity. Yeah.
It's like I'm watching the Liverpool game from the other night. Oh, bloody hell. I can't cope. I can't do this. Literally, we're watching the Liverpool game, guys.
Whoa! Good one.
But it's like Man City, but obviously Man playing Man City instead.
In the chat. Have a look here.
Xhaka to save their asses, by the way. Jesus, I can't. We just give it back to him, yeah? Of course we have. Keep the ball, pass it out for fuck's sake. Stop giving it fucking back to him. Seriously.
And Sam saying Kevin De Bruyne is getting a free rein.
Yeah, literally. Because literally, we've got a free kick in like 90 minutes, like 9 minutes in.
Oh man!
In our penalty box, we just and Louis just hoofs it up to there and gives it back to him, and we just
come on, Arsenal, for fuck's sake, man! Jesus Christ!
There's literally not a man near one Man City defender. The nearest person to a Man City player is Aubameyang, and he's in front of, I think it's De Bruyne, by like a couple of feet. Everyone else is standing off him by fucking God knows how many yards.
This is stupid. Come on, Arsenal. Come on. Let's
Possession
fucking
is 83 to 17%, as
Yeah.
expected.
Yeah.
Thing is, I knew we weren't going to get a lot of the possession, but
I mean,
You know,
Omar's saying we're going to get slapped. City want it. It's not about wanting it. It's about Arsenal have got clearly doing the same tactics they did against Liverpool, and hoping it works again. In the sense of sit back, soak it up, and eventually counter at some point.
and
Yeah,
I
but
just want to point out Nitesh's theory about City start slow and come into the game. Well, I can take
Yeah,
it now.
on my channel.
They,
remember that,
They're starting like a 20-year-old. Do you know what I mean? Inside of fucking 15, inside of flipping 30-year-old. Do you know what I mean? Jesus.
Yeah,
Christ.
like please word that right. We don't want another bloody outcry of God knows what.
Yeah, I'm glad I corrected myself there because do you know what it was? Do you know what it was as well? I was looking at something on my phone with the number 15, and I'm glad I fucking cleared that up. Do you know what I mean? Jesus Christ!
Yeah. I think that's all we need in the Arsenal YouTube community. More fucking
drama.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It gives it away
Jesus
again.
Christ.
Nako, come on, man. They're not a foul, though. Fucking hell, there.
Come on, Arsenal. Let's have a fucking goal
Yeah.
now. Let's stop.
Oh, John Mock, why am I not surprised? Fuck's sake, we're fucked. We are fucked. He's the left, we're fucked. Because he literally.
Do drive the likes up, everybody, and
smash the like up, guys.
Do subscribe as well if you're new to the channel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
What are they checking for?
No, I don't know. I'm on 12 minutes 51, so I don't know if you're ahead or behind me, so I don't know.
I think I'm ahead.
Yeah, you are ahead, Daniel.
Oh, Lacazette had the ball in there, but it's just flagged for offside, so to check if he's offside or not. Apparently, it's come up on my screen. Someone's put it out on Twitter. Hector, you fucking melt.
He is. Hector's not very
Hector's
good.
way offside. Hang on, you didn't. I say that Hector didn't actually touch the ball. He didn't play to he ran, but he was nowhere near the ball. Went straight to Lacazette. Lacazette was onside. Of course.
We got to 11 people watching. That's really good. And do subscribe if you're new to the channel. Would really appreciate that.
Oh. How can you let that guy drift you like that? Oh, man.
From the angle I saw, Hector was offside, right? Lacazette was on. This was from the angle I've seen. Hector didn't actually touch the ball. Ball was passed to Lacazette anyway. Hector, just being Hector, runs towards. Obviously, it was nowhere near when Lacazette actually touched the ball. So technically, he's not interfered to play. So technically, it should be a goal. But hey, can't make it that easy for us, eh?
It's either the official make it tough for us or we make it tough for ourselves.
Yeah.
Sounds about right with Arsenal.
Come on, Arsenal. Ah, dear. I mean, it's still 0-0 at the moment, which is good. The longer it stays like that, we've got a chance.
Exactly. 15 minutes in, 0-0. I would have took that for the first 15. But as I said, if we broke the game down in 20-minute segments, and do it that way, and keeping the game or whatever, so be it. But we can't do like.
Oh, Aubameyang.
We can't do 90 minutes of bloody.
Oh, fucking Aubameyang! Jesus! Oh, you should have buried that.
For fuck's sake. So,
he should have played. He rushed it. He smashed it, and he should have just. What he should have done was place it.
Well, that's the third time in 2 weeks he's done that. Then the Southampton, and then there was the Tottenham game. He did it as well. That's now
Oh,
this.
Jesus
3 games now.
Christ.
3 out of 4 games he's done that.
Come on, Arsenal. Come on. I'm fucking nervous now. The nerves, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he hit
Nerves
it right
are
at the goalkeeper.
kicking in.
He smashed it right at the goalkeeper. So
The only time I was this nervous was on my fucking wedding day. Do you know what I
Oh,
mean? Jesus
congratulations.
Christ.
We just had our first shot on target. But it was straight at Ederson. Makes no sense. You should have look at the far corner. You should have taken the shot for the far
yeah,
corner.
he literally just hit it straight at the goalkeeper there. That's, for me, poor. Oh, dude, we've got to take our chances. Come on, guys. Seriously.
Yeah, we've got to be clinical because we're not going to get many chances.
No.
So with the ones we get, we've got to be clinical, and Aubameyang should be doing better with that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, even people because I've got my Twitter notifications coming through on my laptop, and people are even saying he sort of tested the goalkeeper and actually not obviously put either side of him.
Is that what you do? See if are you gonna tweet it out again? Tweet the link out again with the
I will
stream.
I will do in a sec.
You got quite a good number of following on Twitter as well. You got to
I've got 3,000 something like
3,000. Yeah, you got 3,000.
Over 3,500 I've got, yeah.
Do follow me on Twitter if you're not. The Blind Gooner.
Defend.
Ooh, that's a nice cutback. Oh,
Yes,
man. Come on.
yes. Get in there, Aubameyang. Get in there, you absolute beauty.
We scored.
Get in there.
Come on. Yes. And in the first 20 minutes as well, may I say. With the first.
Oh, man. Woo!
Get in there,
Come on.
Aubameyang, you beauty.
Now we've got to defend, guys. Now we have to defend the 1-0 lead.
No. We need more goals.
Go for more. Don't sit back.
Yeah,
we are not good at defensive play, so don't take.
I'm just saying this is Arsenal in there. But what was it? We went a goal up in the game against Liverpool, and all we did then from there on in was just defend. But this is even longer. I don't want us to defend.
Get in there, Aubameyang. Yes.
Oh, what a goal! Oh.
Get in there.
A nice assist again, like Russ says in the chat. Good, nice assist from Pepe.
Who was that? Who said?
Russ Morgan said, "What an assist!"
Yeah, that's a good assist by Pepe. Seriously, a good one.
Hey Sam, how you doing? Captain Morgan.
Come on, yes.
With the assist.
Get in there, Aubameyang. So, do you know I'm gutted?
I'm calm now.
You know, I'm gutted because I want to be there in the stadium.
Yeah, same.
Do you know? At least they're saying October now, aren't they?
Yeah,
to be back in stadium.
Yeah, they're going to start.
Piloting.
Yeah, they're going to start doing little pilots.
That goal, Ryan, Dennis.
All they've got to do, though, Ryan. Right? I thought about this. Is let the masses in. But just make it mandatory that they got to wear face coverings. That's all they got to do.
That just have no away fans for the first month or two to sit and build it up from that.
No, I would even say have the away fans, but just make people wear face coverings. Make sure that if you're not wearing a face covering, you're not.
It'll be a bit harder. What we say all this, and we 18 the fixtures. I guarantee the fixtures will come out, and we have a North London derby in the first few games. And one of their pilots. Guarantee it.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. Just make it, make it mandatory that fans have got to wear face covering because they're saying face coverings stop you from spreading it to other people. Well, there you go. There's a solution then. Just make everyone wear face coverings, and
just check the temperature of people going into the stadium. That's about it. I think just wear a face mask and just check the temperature. That's about it. Done.
So literally build an app in the between now and then that the fans can have on their phones, that the players do when they get checked, and do things like that as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Obviously, if you turn up and obviously not knowing you have got it or the symptoms or whatever, not knowing you've got the virus, they see it, they say and you have to go down, you have to go home. But at least then you know.
Yeah. Do drive the likes up, everybody, and
smash the likes up, especially when we're winning, guys.
Smash the like up. Smash
Yeah.
the granny out of the likes. Come on, guys.
It's a
And also
semi-final.
smash the subscribe as well if you're new to the
Yeah.
channel. Do fire that subscribe button.
If anything needed a subscriber or a like is a semi-final of an FA Cup. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
Win, lose or draw, we get behind the channel, guys. Come on, show us some love, because fucking we need it at the moment.
Oh,
Oh my days!
Finally, we are out of the bollocks. We are coming in forward. That's something. That's a positive.
yeah.
God for that.
I think we exploited their nervousness, because you see that goal. That goal was very much reminiscent of how Montreal scored in the other semi-final, if you remember a few years ago.
And by the way, what a coincidence that it comes out that Bravo, who hasn't played, by the way, is injured.
Yeah.
Injured my ass. Because I guarantee, no matter what happens tonight, he'll play either the next midweek or on Sunday. Guarantee it.
Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly.
But hey, he was injured, guys.
Oh, come on. Aye, that's a weak pass by City. You should have exploited that.
Who do you reckon we'll get if we get through? Who do you reckon we'll get?
I think if we get through,
Yeah.
the big if.
Who would you want to play?
United. I want to go to United.
I'd rather Chelsea, just to piss them off a bit more. Get revenge of last year as well. After the humiliation they gave us last year, we need to right the wrong there. Which under Arteta, I think we would. But I wouldn't mind either, to be honest, because as I've said previous,
this is the biggest test, though, isn't it?
Yeah, this is the biggest test out of the three. This is the biggest team left, and plus they're the current cup holders as well. Let's not forget that. But out of Chelsea United, when it comes to the United side of it, as I keep saying, if you nullify Bruno, United are fucked. Norwich proved that in the last round. You keep Bruno quiet. They have no creativity, no link up, no nothing. They can't do what it's like watching United before Bruno came along. So if you do that, you've won the game already in that sense. Chelsea, again, I wouldn't mind them just on the break. And again, as I said,
we're at a drinks break.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Daniel,
Mustafi is horrible, man. Mustafi is horrible. He's making in silly mistakes. Mustafi, he's giving in reckless challenges. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, sorry. Your room's starting to go a bit dark, so I'm just letting you know.
I'm going dark. All right, fair play.
Yeah, you're going dark.
But yeah, in Chelsea's perspective, it's more of a vengeance thing for me in the sense of get our own back on them from last year.
But I just think, Ryan, the lads are pretty much confident in taking the matches towards United than Chelsea, because from what I've seen with Chelsea, although on paper we are favourites to beat Chelsea all the time in the world because they don't have a key player every time. So on paper, basically we are every time favourites. But when I see in the context of things, like we literally I don't know why we don't just sweep them off. We tend to do it against United. So on the flip side of things, I think that the boys are up for whenever it comes to United instead of Chelsea, because whenever it comes to Chelsea, because we can pepper them, we can beat them, but when we go to a final, when there's the pressure all on us and stuff, that's when we crumble. Because in the meantime, if Chelsea wins, and Chelsea, maybe they are like the odds-on favorites or something. If we are favorites to win the cup, I think we'll lose because the pressure will come on to us. That's one biggest risk with Arsenal.
The thing is, will we be favourites though? Even though we've got, obviously, as you say, we've got the better players as a whole, in more experienced sense. The media and everyone else around us will say, no, Chelsea are the favourites because they've finished higher in the league.
Yeah, exactly. That's true. That's fair enough. Yeah.
So it'll come down. If it's a big if at the moment because there's only 1-0, so it's a big if. If we were to get through, fantastic. I think, as I said, when the draw is made for semi-final, whoever wins this tie will win the FA Cup.
Yeah, exactly. That ball, my goodness, that ball by Pepe. Oh man, That's like fucking orgasm of all crosses, man. Oh, jeez, man.
And what did he do? He was going in that way, and he cut in, looked up.
Such a
And the family
beauty,
just put
man.
the foot.
Such a beauty. Oh, man. You. That ball has written goal all over it by the time it reached Aubameyang's foot.
Russ Morgan in the chat, his recent message he's put in is, we won't be favourites in the final. If we get there, no chance. And that's what I'm saying. Because whoever we get in the finals will finish above us in the league. Mathematically, we can't catch either of them. So by the bookies and the media and everyone around us, Arsenal fans will be like, we've got a chance, especially when it comes to Chelsea. But the media and all that, and the broadcasters and pundits will go, no, it's a done deal. Chelsea, or you're not, or who we do get.
Yeah, if Chelsea means Chelsea will. Chelsea will.
Yeah, because we had this in 2017 when Chelsea obviously won the last. They were last one in the league in 2017. We won the FA Cup. Yeah, we had all this again. Similar setup, semi-final, Man City. And even though Man City at the time were poor Pep's first season, they were still marked as favourites for that semi-final.
A lot of people are saying in the chat. A lot of people are saying in the chat that they want United.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I can understand that because there was a tweet that went out earlier who said that they said they wanted Man United just because they don't want the two plastic clubs in the final. Neither the two plastic clubs in the final, Man City and Chelsea, the ones that have brought all the success. They want. If it was down to them, they'd want the Arsenal or a Man United final because it's two juggernaut teams that had to earn that success over years.
Tell you what, we nearly conceded there, but great defending from Xhaka though.
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah,
great defending.
Oh, great one, good one.
I have to say, although we're not having a lot of the ball, we're fighting, which is what I like.
And this is what Arteta's again brought to this squad of players and the club since he's walked in December. And again, I don't get then why he doesn't get the credit he does fucking deserve. Because look at the performance. This wasn't happening. This wasn't happening before he came in at all.
No.
Bloody alright. I've got the fucking password now.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what the fuck was that, man?
Yeah, giving De Bruyne too much space there.
Yeah, Tierney's doing a job on Mahrez. Tierney's doing a job.
Tierney and Maitland-Niles are doing a job on Mahrez. Both of them are tag teaming each other, I think.
Keep it up though. That's the thing. Keep the doubles going.
All they need is one lapse of concentration, and then that's it.
What we need is to get another goal. If we can get another goal,
a bit of a breathing space, yeah.
Yeah, that's what 1-0 is always uncomfortable. It's always an uncomfortable feeling. You know. Go on. But you should have played it to Pepe. Jesus Christ, mate. Fuck's sake.
No, it's a good chance, Daniel. I'm kind of behind you, so I'll have to catch up on that, man.
I'm about 5. Yeah, time saying almost 2-0 up. I'm about 15 seconds behind Daniel, so I'm about to see it any second.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I've got mine on the telly. That's why I'm a little bit ahead. Do drive the likes up, everybody. Come on, let's smash the likes. But yeah, that's Jesus. Come on. Come on, Arsenal. Come on. This is nerve-wracking.
I tell you what, Ryan. The high press is really making a difference and bringing the best out of our strikers. You know, that mistake was caused by Manchester City. You just see the high press is costing everybody. Just say that we just score a fluke goal with the goalkeeping errors and defensive errors. We just did. two high press mistakes with two of the best teams in England, in the likes of Manchester City and Liverpool, in a space of a week.
Yeah. Oh, he's miles offside. How's Pepe offside?
Come on, Arsenal.
Ridiculous. All right, let's have a look. Yeah, that is level. Level Mendy's leg.
Oh, how the fuck is that offside?
We need to get another goal. We need to get another goal.
Next goal's going to be. If there's another goal in this semi-final, it's going to be crucial. We get it.
Yeah.
If they get it, they'll be all guns. Literally, hold the fort basically because you're in trouble.
But we have the chances. We have the chances. We can score the second. I'm kind of optimistic about that. We have the chances. We should have been 2 up by now. If Auba had that, if Auba just buried the chance right in the sideways, it would have been in instead of hitting it direct.
If we can now get to half time at this scoreline, or a 2-1, or keep it as it is, or 2-0, fantastic. Then we
we must not rest our laurels on, man. We must not rest. I'm just afraid we just like reduce the intensity, mix up some stupid substitution and stuff, and then we are gone. Just keep it at this tempo. No changes, nothing. This is where he have to show his tactical geniuses, just make the substitute at the right time instead of like disrupting a good play,
Yeah. What we're doing, we're frustrating Man City, which is good.
Yeah, they're making clumsy challenges. You can start to see that, Daniel. You can start to see they're making clumsy challenges in already. They're fed up already.
They're having a lot of the ball, but go on. Oh.
Come on, guys. Come on.
Bravo.
Fucking hell.
We are just 55 minutes away. Come on. From another Wembley date. Oh, man. Come on.
And it's the day before my brother's 21st as well.
Who's 21st?
My little brother's 21st.
Oh, okay.
He's 21st on the 2nd of August.
Do
So
drive
that'd be a nice early thing for him. Yeah, so yeah.
And do smash the subscribe button as well. Come on, let's get a few more subs today.
Right.
Oh, we're actually competing. We are competing, which is decent.
Suddenly, yeah. The first 15.
Yeah.
First like 14, 15 minutes, it was a bit. Don't like this, as you could tell from my tense expressions at the time.
This is our best chance of Europa League.
Yeah, hands down now.
Yeah. How many minutes away from half time are we? How many?
34, so 11.
Okay, so still got time to get a second.
Yeah. As long as you don't. That's the thing. We've got between now and then hold out for that clean sheet till half time. Because like we saw the other week, one moment of switching off and that's it. We are fucked. Because then they'll go in, regroup, rejuvenate. They've got the equaliser and they'll kick on for the second half. And we'll be like, ugh.
Come on.
But was Martinez really tested in the first 35 minutes, you would say? Because I've never seen him like tested. He was like all defensive blunders and there was clearances and stuff like that. There was half chances, I would say. But he wasn't really that tested much, I would say. Not brilliant saves and stuff like this. He wasn't really tested yet. I think the midfield are getting to cover up the defense. Our defense is kind of like kamikaze defending, I would say. All like doing madness. But our midfield, especially Granit Xhaka is the one that's coming in, putting his body on the line and stuff like this. But our defense, I think the risky part is with Mustafi right now. Oh, man.
Come on.
Days.
It's just a shame even if we get to the final, it's a shame we can't have fans there because
Again, that's be weird
I
as
don't
well.
like miss it. I don't like miss it. See, if fans could be there, I'll tell you what, I'd be there right now. Do you know what I mean?
I've been as I mentioned, but my brother's birthday the day after, I'll be breaking my neck to get us tickets.
I'd be there. I'm a season ticket holder, so I'll be able to get a ticket, no problem. For this game.
Go. Forward, go.
But yeah.
Hey.
Fucking phone.
Do drive the likes up, and what are people saying in the chat, guys? Because I'm not at the chat at the moment. So
Miss Melina's saying fire up them likes.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to think of
Pretty much all of them are watching the game, I guess. It's kind of like
yeah.
They're just chatting amongst themselves at the moment.
Yeah, they're all bigging them up. That's the thing.
Picking each other up for being here. Also, Mr. Minion says, "Oh, come on, Pepe, wake up." As well.
Yeah.
Plus Morgan, another great cross there from Pepe. Yeah,
that's the way. That's the way. Come on.
Tyrone McIntyre says Lacazette plays better as a false nine.
Yeah. So I've seen a report. Apparently Guendouzi could be swapped for Coutinho.
Take it.
Yeah. Take it. I would say take it.
I've seen a lot of people. I see that guy from Arsblog saying it could be the worst possible deal if it happens. Do you know what I mean?
No, don't do that. No, would it though? Really? Because
that guy, Andrew from Arsblog.
Yeah, I know you're on about. Yeah,
the Irish guy.
Yeah, thing is, would it though? Because Coutinho, Premier League proven from his days at Liverpool. He's older, more quality, and you don't have the issues that you got with Guendouzi with his attitude. He's a more mature, attacking-minded player who, again, positional play is better than Guendouzi's. Let's be honest. I mean, my positional play would be better than Guendouzi at this rate.
Yeah,
I think it's rather telling though that.
And somehow he is the type of player that we are lacking goals from midfield, and he contributes to that. You know, he's the only one that takes. He's good in dead ball. He's good in free kicks. He's good in everything. Long range efforts. We don't have any midfielders that do that. So might as well. It's worth a punt, right?
Yeah. It's worth the punt. It's worth it because we're lacking, as you said, we are lacking a goal scoring creative midfielder.
I happen to trust Arteta. I really like Arteta. You know, I just hope that he gets the funds that he needs.
Yeah, and many fans right now, Ryan. I think Ryan, Daniel, I owe you guys an apology because I was kind of I was kind of like against Arteta and stuff like this. It's not like I'm having a personal agenda. It's based on the basis of like lacking managerial stuff and all this, you know. But based on what he said, and he makes everything very clear what he wants in the club and how he wants to build the club. So now it's down to the owners, and he pretty much won a lot of the fans based on that.
I like the fact that he's putting the owners under pressure by making subtle digs at them at the press conferences.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to get the funds, and because saying that out into the public is kind of. I think the board brought in Arteta to be a yes man, but I think they've underestimated him. So, you know, underestimated his, underestimated him. They probably thought he would toe the line, and he's showing that he's not toeing the line. You know, he's actually doing what he wants.
Exactly.
He admitted the huge gulf in class as well between Liverpool and Arsenal. He said, yeah, today we can compete, but not always. Oh, woo!
Yeah.
What a save, man. Jesus Christ.
Oh, I was just seeing it now on the replay. Oh, yeah, that was going in. That was looping in.
And
Oh,
You
other
know,
corner.
he's right. He's honest. He said we can't compete at both ends, all the time.
Yeah,
We can't compete at
we're not at the level
with
yet. We've
Liverpool
got
all the time. But do you know what? I actually really like Arteta. I think
Mm.
if he gets if he gets what he wants in terms of financial, to bring in the players that he wants, I can tell you this now. He's going to do a fantastic job. Because let's be honest, guys. And this is not me overhyping him or saying that he's going to do wonders at Arsenal. But he has done the best he can with this shit group of players. Let's be
exactly. That's what I've been saying.
These players are rubbish. Let's not have it right. Okay, yeah, they're playing well against Man City, and the game's not over yet, so I don't want to get too
No.
caught up in the moment. Yeah, I don't want to get caught up in the moment. But let me tell you something now. These group of players are rubbish, and Arteta's got to play with a little bit of consistency.
We've got them working as a team as well. We're seeing them defend as a team since he's walked through the door, no matter who the opponent is. Oh, what a stupid challenge, you idiot, Ainsley.
I never thought I would say this, but we are really taking the game on them, I think we had more chances than them in the entire half.
Big up 11 people watching. Come on, do drive the likes up and do drive the subscribe up as well. Hit the subscribe.
We have a City fan in the chat, by the way, JSGA.
Yeah, I know that. I saw that guy.
Guys, first of all, we are losing. Then come on, City. And obviously, Melina's then come on, Arsenal. John, 1886, come on, you Gooners. And then obviously the Man City fans, sweaty, on edge. With sad faces. Tyrone McIntyre saying Arsenal don't know how to play it out from the back.
Yeah.
Again, because with Emery, he tried doing the playing out from the back. There was clearly there was a barrier there. He couldn't get his message across properly. And I think,
in your opinion, Ryan, who do you think?
In terms of Emery, he should have done what Bielsa's done at Leeds and got an interpreter that can obviously speak fluent English and translate.
Oh shit!
I mean, look.
What happened there?
Started to show a sign that they could pick the locks. That's their favourite ball, isn't it? Just inside the fullback, Sterling running onto it.
Come on, Arsenal.
All right.
2 minutes for half time, guys. Come on.
In your opinion, Ryan, how many defenders at Arsenal do you think can play out from the back with the ball comfortable at their feet? Because I reckon most of our defenders, especially David Luiz and a few guys, they are not really comfortable bringing the ball out from the back because they get dispossessed very easily. In my opinion, I think Holding has been doing very well, but it's kind of bizarre because Arteta often opts for the defender that plays out from the left-hand side, a left footer or someone like that.
That's why you wanted excuse me. That's why you wanted Pablo Mari.
De Bruyne's just offside.
Thank God for that. But yeah, I think that's why he went Pablo Mari. He made it clear he wanted a left-footed centre back, and obviously he knew Marley from when he was at Man City before they sold him. That's fucking fun. In terms of actual players, apart from who you've mentioned, as a centre back, they can play out from the back. I say Marley when he's fit, obviously he'll be able to do it. I can't say that to because we haven't seen him at Arsenal try that yet. So it's all well and good saying. Fucking fine. It's all well and good saying it, but until we see it, I don't want to say anything yet and try and jinx it because he could be absolutely appalling from the back. We don't know, especially under Arteta's way Arteta wants to play. But Mustafi and Luiz, we know they can't do it long term. But Socrates, we know he can't. That's why he's not playing. Full stop. But at the end of the day, with injuries, he's having to play Mustafi and Luiz the way he is because of injuries. I mean, Holding, he did well the other night, but again, he's coming back. He needs to. This is the thing with Arsenal as well throughout the years. We've had a player with a big injury come back and have been thrown straight back in, and then literally they're expected to pick up their form straight away. And when they don't, the fans turn on the player and not the coach, and it affects them long term. So I think Arteta, in a smart sense, is saying, I'm going to ease you back in, ready for next season. I
Yeah.
think that's a smart thing to do. Because I remember when we had Andre Arsenal, and literally, what was it? I think it was I'm trying to think what year it was. But we had Leeds in the cup at the Emirates, and it was from that game onwards his form started dropping. For some reason, that mate had a bad match, and then literally he went on the run where he couldn't get performance together to save his life.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Wanted trying, but Wenger never dropped him. He constantly started him week in, week out, no matter what. And because he then wasn't, it was a constant thing of performances weren't there. His confidence and everything just dropped, and then eventually that saw the end of him.
I'm kind of satisfied with what I've seen in the first 45 minutes. They've never sit back. They're defensively solid. We have a lot of half chances. We took our chances well. Apart from the Aubameyang straight shot at Ederson, I think other than that we have doing well. We have dealt with all the threat in the wings. Sterling hasn't got much of the ball. Only Mahrez is the one that's kind of influencing the game.
Half time, and it's 1-0.
That's half the job done. Just going back into the chat, the Man City fan JS GA Football says Man City we're panicking way too much. John, our resident Liverpool fan, big up John. Honestly, you're outplaying City. You're doing better against them than us. Well done, guys. I mean, yeah, that was one thing that was playing in my mind. The way they tore the best team in the country apart the other week. And again, the Man City guys come back in. We look shaky at the back. We keep panicking every second defensively. We're poor giving the ball away too much. And that's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying the other night on my channel, Daniel, to yourself about Man City's defence and to the other guys. That our defence is terrible. There's not beat around the bush there. But without Laporte, the right back, left back, and the other centre, I think it's the left centre back or Garcia, the one they brought through the system, are absolutely got mistakes in them left, right, and centre. Garcia you can understand because he's a kid, but the other two, the fullbacks, are experienced fullbacks, but there's mistakes in them. You force an error out of them. 9 times out of 10 you get a goal, and Laporte can't do it all on his own. Laporte is playing, isn't he? I didn't even see the lineups today. I'm going to check the lineups at half time now.
Yeah, you just see, Ryan, the goal that we scored and the chance that we took, I would say it was all brilliant play from the wing. So in my aspect, as the game wears off, because our fullbacks are kind of fast. We got the talent in the fullback, apart from Bellerin, because I don't even rate Bellerin as a bloody fullback. He's a bloody supermodel. So this guy shouldn't be playing football in the first place. So
I think he's
in my opinion, I would just bring in Saka, because right now you must hit them when they are weak. Right now you must hit them on their weak, and we must see where are Manchester City attacking from. Manchester City currently they're coming through. From where I'm seeing, they're coming through the left-hand side. Right now, they're going through the left-hand side because all crosses are coming through the left. They are not exploiting the right at all, because I've seen there was just a few instances there was crosses from the right, but everything seems to come out from the left right now. So I think to strengthen the left-hand side right now, I think Saka would be the best option to come in right now, just to nullify their threat on the left-hand side right now, so that he also can put in some crosses on the left-hand side as well. So I think that is the way right now that we can exploit our chances right now. We can go a full-fledged thing right now. Don't sit defensively, because if we sit defensively, they're going to be after us. They're going to pull our pants down. They're going to literally going to pull our pants down. They're going to get more players in, because I'm not sure if Bernardo Silva is playing in right now. Bernardo Silva may come in, and then Rodri may come in as well. So they got game changers. They got players that can change the game by its hits, but it's too risky. Let's not disrupt the winning formula right now. Let's just bring 1 or 2 changes. That's what I would do. Just keep the tempo up.
It's my light on. It's like dark down there. Second half. It's half time, as we said. It's literally now. For me, I'll take this chance to get them in the change room. Go well done. For half job's done. Fantastic. Just don't come out and defend in the second half. Don't come out and defend, please. My heart I can't cope with a 1-0 lead. Get the second goal. Go. Keep up. If I was up saying, keep what we're doing now. What we've done for the last half of that first half, keep doing it. Keep doing it. Chip away, get the second, and then we sit back. Because if there's another goal in the semi-final, we need to get it.
Yeah, we do. And I shared this video. I shared it on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
But what I've done is because I run it as an ad as well. I boosted it for 7 days, so see if I get more people coming to the page and that.
One sec. I copied the link. I've shared it on Twitter. There's a guy on my Facebook now.
Yeah, I run it as I boost it. You know, you can do like boosts on Facebook pages. I boosted the video. Hopefully, I'll get more people coming to the page and that. But I boosted it for like 7 days. Just this video, this watch along. But yeah, I'm happy. I'm buzzing because we've not played the best, but what we have done, we've taken the game. We've took our chances when we've had them, and we've frustrated Man City, which we've not done.
Wow. That goal, I just see a stat here. That goal that Aubameyang scored involved 10 Arsenal players to the build up to that goal. Every player was involved in that goal apart from the goalkeeper. So 10 players were involved in that goal leading to Aubameyang's goal. And that was the first time in 3 matches that Arsenal managed to pull off 3 shots on target in the first 40 minutes in 3 previous matches. First time, and what an irony it has to be against City.
A Pep Guardiola as well.
Subscribe if you're new to the channel, guys. Please do smash the subscribe button, and do smash the likes as well. Really drive the likes up and do subscribe. And
as I was going to say, when Pep sees that, or if he doesn't notice that already, that'll drive him mad. That will drive him mad at half time if he knows that already. That his apprentice has done that to him like that in the semi-final as well, in a competition that he's currently champion of. If we're whilst it's half time, who saw the clip going around on social media or heard the clip of the Tottenham documentary that's been released of what's Jose Mourinho when he first met the players saying, "You've got to be a see you next Tuesday, basically, to be winners, and not stupid ones, clever ones." I thought anything to promote the bloody thing. I mean, we're going to watch it just out of sheer banter because it's going to be brilliant. Just because even if they do finish above us, if obviously everything goes ahead here and we do progress to the final and win that, we could finish lower them to have a better season again. I mean, and they've got a documentary. Come on, Amazon, come over to Arsenal. Come over to the winning side.
This makes no sense, just typical Jose Mourinho doing madness, moment of madness and stuff. But I'd give like where credit is due for Jose Mourinho. Like I just don't get it. Like you just see that Tottenham game, we gave them 2 gifts and they scored the goal and they won the match. And everybody say that was Jose Mourinho's masterclass. Yeah, and when Arsenal do that against Liverpool and they say, no, it's a defensive lapse of error. And it's not an Arteta masterclass. Like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, no, because again...
What's it going to be now against Man City? Is it going to be defensive error from Man City or is it going to be... And listen, Aubameyang has finally scored in a big game.
Yeah.
Pepe got the assist.
Yeah, there's another Russ was reminded me in the chat. There's another documentary coming out on Netflix.
Sorry, if you can hear something in the background, it's my wife's phone.
It won't turn down.
Big up Suzanne in the background. Yeah, big up Suzanne.
Basically on the 5th of August on Netflix, we're getting a Nicolas Anelka documentary. And it's going to have like Henri, Wenger, and everyone that basically knew.
Yeah, when is that on, the Anelka documentary?
The 5th of August on Netflix.
I'm going to watch that as well. I'm going to watch that Anelka documentary.
You know what's the funny thing about this game? Yeah, Arteta will know what will Pep's next move will be, so he will anticipate. He will know exactly what Pep's going to do next. So I think that will be an upper hand for him right now.
Oh yeah, because he'll know. He'll know, as you just mentioned, what Pep's got up his sleeve in the sense of he won't just have one option. He'll have a plan A, B, C. He'll know every single plan off by hand. So he'll be ramming home to these players now. This is what we could be expecting. This is, if it does come, this is how we're going to counteract that. I'm afraid it's come along. We're coming to get asses kicked in the second half now. Still tense though. 1-0 still tense. But the main thing is we got to half time with a clean sheet and held on to the 1-0 lead. That was the main thing. That's sort of his boot as well. Aubameyang's goal. He's just literally through a limit.
I love that, man. I love it, man.
Yeah, do hit the subscribe button, people.
Hey, it still pains me. It still pains me, thinking about the result against Leicester and Brighton. It still pains me till this very day. I know it's done and dusted. I know we have had a few good results, but it still pains me, Oh, shit.
I think, again, looking back, Brighton, I think it's more so down to a certain idiot doing what he was doing on the pitch, which since then hasn't played, by the way. A bit of a coincidence, I don't think so. I'm going to get into that in a second because it's something that's come up that was brought up yesterday in his press conference. But again, an idiot doing the idiot doing what he was doing didn't help things, and not having that mentality of following up with his actions. Russ Morgan in the chat saying as Richard got a better offer. I spoke to Richard earlier. He said he's going to be flicking back and forth between your channel, Daniel, and Andrew's, because Andrew asked him as well. So he said he'll be flicking back and forth. I don't know if he's popped behind the scenes or not. I don't know, but that's what he told me. But it's half time. Where's Nitesh? I thought he's coming in at half time.
Nitesh, if you're watching this, get your ass in the damn stream, man. We need some dirty content in as well. With your one-liner shit and stuff. We need that. Come on, man.
Oh dear.
Don't be a party pooper. Come on, man.
I'm just also going to say now you're still a bit dark, Daniel. By the way,
Daniel, is your lights on, man?
So sorry.
Is your lights
You've gone dark?
You're very dark.
Yeah, my lights are on. I don't know why I've gone dark. Maybe it's because the curtains are closed as well.
Oh, okay. No, I was just letting you know. That's all.
Yeah, Suzanne,
it's kind of dark, man.
What one?
Mine.
Oh dear, I'm trying to think.
My one on my side. Because it's
It's dark out there, isn't it?
it's not totally dark. It'll get a little
it's
bit
dark in my world.
No, the other one, not that one.
Well, that's the one you said for you.
No, not that one. The one on that side of the sofa. The one.
No, that's not your one, is it?
Yes, it is because it will put light onto me. Jesus.
Well, no, get off your fucking ass.
You can't get the stuff. Is that better? Can you see me a bit better now? Is that
now it's better, man.
Yeah, that's better. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Russ is saying in the chat, Nitesh is getting ready to bring the girls with him. From my channel.
GSG Gaming. Is it GSG or whatever his name is? GSJ.
Oh no, yeah.
Yeah, saying could you read his comment out, the one at 2031 he put
I'll have a look for it once. Have a look. Before he did read it out, he just preempted. I wouldn't. He says big up Melina at 8:31. And obviously, can you read my comment? After that, he says at 18:33. 8:33, sorry. Arthur looked fantastic at the back, to be honest. 2031, I'm looking at 2031. Yeah, I read that out already as well.
Oh, you read it out? Okay.
saying City looks shaky at the back and keep panicking every second defensively. Very poor, giving the ball away too much.
Jesus Christ. So slightly off topic of football, but two men have been held on suspicion of attempted murder. There's been an attack at Fort Park.
Oh, for crying out loud!
Yeah, I know. That's mad.
I thought that was still closed. Was that reopened?
No, it's open. The theme parks are open now, aren't they? Yeah, the theme parks are open.
No,
For those of you
COVID
who's
don't
not-
exist, guys. COVID
for
doesn't
those of you
exist.
who's not from England, Fort Park is a theme park.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah, theme park over. It's based out in Surrey, but in not Middle Chertsey, but basically near Chertsey in Surrey. But yeah, so it's not far from me actually. But yeah, it's like, why open a theme park seriously? Because you know people are going to come in masses anyway. But how are we keeping social distancing?
exactly.
So again, Boris is social distance, but given as of yesterday, as of Saturday, like today, I'm giving all the local authorities to do whatever they want. So you're passing the buck, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
So when it does break out, it wasn't my fault, even though I gave the orders for them to do what they will. Oh dear. Big midweek ahead though for the championship in terms of that final playoff, the promotion spot, automatic spot anyway.
But Ryan, I'm very excited that Leeds came back to the Premier League, man. I'm really, the last time I saw Leeds United, we won the title.
To be fair, it's been they've been put through the mill the last since they were last in the Premier League.
It's one of the teams that I can't hate, Leeds United is one of the teams that I can't really hate. I can hate many teams coming up from the championship, but Leeds United are one of the teams that I can't really hate because I really love them. They have wonderful players that came through their ranks. When I was young, I started to see Mark Viduka, Harry Kewell, Alan Smith, Ian Hart. Oh my man!
Yeah, they had a fantastic. They had a fantastic squad, but literally because they'd overspent on certain trying to break into the twosome that was Man United and Arsenal and break into that and compete at that level and also European level because they were qualifying for Champions League because they've been overspending on lots of Rio Ferdinand and bringing him in and other players etc. and put them on such high wages. The one year they fell out, but fell into UEFA Cup, which is Europa League now. That completely fucked them because the finances weren't what they are now, and literally then they had to sell and recoup money. In the end, it wasn't enough to save them because within a few years of that happening, they went down and then literally the fans, as you said, one of the clubs you can't really hate because for 16 years, a club of that stature to be out of the Premier League for 16 years and then not only that, but in that 16 years go up and down between Championship and League One as well. They deserve it to go up as champions. I think that sort of put the cherry on the, as David Seaman said, because he's the league's boy himself, that sort of put the cherry in the cake for them as a fan base.
And when they come up back to the Premier League, and they are going to have much more. They are going to have bragging rights against Tottenham because they have won much more from Tottenham.
Already.
So sorry, Liam Damon, if you're watching this, I'm sorry, man. Leeds United have done better than you, even though they are absent from the league for 16 years.
All right, second half kicked off. By the way, we're on 46-33 on my phone. Jonathan in the chat saying, to be fair, Ryan, I think theme parks are back open in most places already, even though I disagree with Boris.
Yeah, we're on. We've kicked off now. We've well and truly kicked off.
Yeah. Oh, they've got a corner. Yeah, they've got a corner.
And City with a corner.
Please defend. Do not concede. You.
Sterling. He's shooting that wide.
Yeah, it's off.
Why am I not surprised? Oh my days!
Sterling just missed another chance.
3 points. 3 points in rugby.
Yeah, Sterling's just missed an absolute.
That is it.
He's missed another chat. No, he's missed another one after that.
All right.
Because I'm slightly ahead of you guys, but he's just missed.
Okay. I think you're like 30 seconds ahead of me, but 13 or 15
Yeah.
seconds ahead. But yeah, that's because I talked about Leeds before you went off. Russ Morgan in the chat says Leeds borrowed loads of money to buy players and couldn't pay it back because they fell out of the Champions League.
Yeah. Remember, do subscribe, guys, if you're new to the channel, and do drive the likes up. Currently 1-0 to the Arsenal. Hooray! Let's all celebrate. Not yet, though. Let's speak too early. But let's, as soon as that
Not
whistle
until the
goes,
fat lady sings. Not until the fat lady sings.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Come on. Oh, my God. I've just seen that chance. Sterling, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, listen, it's I like FA Cup finals, FA Cup semi-finals. Mind you, I like FA Cup finals as well, but
Of course.
I like FA Cup. I like FA Cup semi-finals.
I like what the club have done as well, because obviously no fans are there. So in our heart, what would be our end for the fans? They've put the banner things in the seats on our tier. Every banner marks from the first year till 2017 every FA Cup we've ever won, and it has a certain player holding the cup or whatever. So like 2002 Romford Pele.
Oh, flipping De Bruyne. City are having a bit more of the ball, you know.
Yeah, it's like watching the first half, beginning of the first half again.
Yeah.
Ball and all that.
This is a time it will be viable to make a substitution right now, you know. Yeah, because right now we are getting like overrun on the left hand side right now.
Yeah, I think he'll get another five or so minutes.
Who would you put on though?
I don't know on the bench that could come on. Yeah, I mean, you could actually put Holding on for one of either Luiz or Mustafi, probably Mustafi, and that then pushes out Tierney.
Thing is, David Luiz is actually surprised. Actually, I'm not even going to say that. I'm not even going to say it. So
you could push. Tierney into left wing back, put Maitland-Niles either in the centre back or take him off and put Holding in. You have 3 natural centre backs, and you've got your left back at left wing back. And obviously, Tierney, he can get back and forward. He can get back and forward and defend.
Yeah, I'd probably bring on Holding in for Mustafi, and then I'd probably take off Bellerin, and bring in Saka, and put Saka on the left hand side, and then Maitland-Niles go on the right hand side.
Fucking Man City are all over us at the moment.
Yeah, it's literally doing what we did in the beginning of the first half, setting up in the bank two banks of whatever, and just hoping to counter them.
Yeah, please do hit the subscribe if you're new to the channel, and do fire the likes up. I really appreciate that. You guys have been absolutely brilliant, each and every one of you that's watching.
Sam saying in the chat, Man City getting into this now.
Yeah.
Could be a long. If we can hold out, fantastic. But it'd be a long 45 minutes.
Yeah, they are. Go on. Oh, Maitland-Niles. The cross was awful, Maitland-Niles. Jesus Christ, what was that? Jesus.
Yeah, Sam's going to say, is saying this is going to be a long 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Tell me about it, Sam. Tell me about it.
You know what? If we get through those, Sam, I'll take it. If I'm still alive, I'll take it.
Who else have we got in the chat? I'm not at the chat at the moment, so who else have we got? The latest ones. We just read the latest chats.
Yeah, John 1886. That was close by Sterling. Omar is coming in. Said Sterling to have scored.
Yeah,
so a big opportunity. Apart from that, it's just I've read all our comments so far.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sam has come up with, are you sure the FA will let us go through though?
Oh yeah, that
I knew it. The damn Illuminati. The damn Illuminati.
We'll see, Sam, won't we? We'll see. We'll find out in the next 40 odd minutes.
Okay, I think Ryan will get Richard, and then get Richard, get us all on
Yeah,
there.
every
No.
now.
Oh, Martinez, great save from Mahrez.
Yeah, we're pushing it now. Okay, we're gonna there. It's what I feared. We're parking the bus and holding out for the 1-0. Oh, for fuck's sake! Oh.
Yeah.
It's a Russ Morgan agenda. Blame him. Blame him. Oh dear. Sam, while you're there, who would you want in the final? Chelsea, United. Personally, I'm not
I'll
bothered.
take
really.
either of them because they're
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to underestimate either of those because listen, but yeah.
Only reason I would lean towards Chelsea. If we get in Chelsea, I'd love it just because we can name revenge what happened last year.
Yeah, but I think they could revenge us for 2017.
I think they did that last year. Oh, I've just seen the save. Literally, good, great to get down there.
And United, you know, if we get United, they'll probably revenge us for New
2005.
Year's Day.
2005,
No,
Epic Cup final.
New Year's Day, because it
New
always
Year's Day as well, yeah.
it always happens. It always happens. It always happens. Football psychological works in mysterious ways.
What minute are you guys on? I'm on 54:20.
I'm on 54:30.
You're about 10 seconds ahead of me.
Yeah. Bellerin with a throw.
Come on, Arsenal. Let's fucking have another goal. I wonder if they are trying to hold on for 1-0, which is a dangerous game if they are. Do you
Yeah,
agree?
it's like we're trying to do what we did against Liverpool and just hold out for the win, hold out for that
Yeah.
scoreline. Whereas, as you said, it's very dangerous against a Pep Guardiola City. But again, if we did do that, again, that's like top two teams in the country, the best team in Europe as well in midweek to add to it. That gives them again more confidence going forward into next, obviously back into this season.
I ain't even bothered about the league now. Do you know what I mean? We can't get Europa in the league.
If we get to the, I'm saying, I'm touching wood here, if we get to the final, then it's momentum. Then it's you're confident, and your momentum. You can continue that momentum into the final, and then into next season, be it a month or two later.
Go on, go on, go on. Oh, fuck's sake! Oh,
right. Sam says he preferred Chelsea, saying United are flying. He's on 55.05. I'm on 56.01 now.
yeah.
About a minute behind. I'm about a minute behind, apparently, according to Russ. Yeah, my phone. The app's playing up as well, so I'm literally back and forward and all that. Sam's also saying Lacazette works better as a false 9 in this formation.
Yeah, he's proving that today. He's proving that because I can see Aubameyang is drifting out in the middle right now.
There we go. Come on. Right. What has Ainsley done wrong then?
He put the ball out of play.
Yeah, in response to that, I'm watching on BT as well, but I'll get it on my phone because the TV's been a pain in the ass. Oh, Ainsley, mate, come on. I've hit the pass.
Man City got a corner. Jesus Christ.
Oh, okay.
This is so nerve-wracking. It's like going on a first date. Do you know what I mean? Jesus Christ.
I'm so tense. I'm so tense now. Even though we're winning, I'm really tense.
Yeah, so am I.
eager to get off the way of that at all. This times his header. De Bruyne is looking deeper on this time to Sterling. Looking to invent something, wouldn't quite fall for David Silva. Everybody manning the barricades, back there, including Lacazette.
Who've Man City got on the bench to come on, by the way?
Let's see what they got here. Whew.
Like any attacking threat apart from Bernardo Silva, probably.
They have got, apart from Bernardo Silva, I don't think, Cancelo, that's it, and Phil Foden. Phil Foden, I would say, is the next attacking threat. But other than that, I don't think so they have any.
Okay.
Because the others is John Stones, Zinchenko, all defensive and defensive midfielders. They got one academy player as well. I think that's about it. Fernandinho for experience. That's it. So for now, I would say Foden and Bernardo Silva, they are attacking threat.
The reason I'm saying that, because I'm just thinking of what players that Pep will take off and bring on if they're not performing. Because I'm thinking of Sterling is missing opportunities there, fighting centre. Silva's not really been in the game so far, touchwood. I'm trying to think if there's anyone that he brings on that could be better than what he's got on the pitch at the moment.
I think Bernardo Silva and Phil Foden are the only likely ones that I can see them coming on and making a difference.
Or trying to. Oh, dear, right. Back in the chat.
Thank God we don't have to deal with Aguero. That's one plus. Oh, man.
That's another thing. That's another reason why I thought we could get a result today, because Aguero's not playing, because Aguero loves scoring against us a lot.
A lot of times. Right. The guy's been here for 10 years and I don't know how many goals he scored against us.
Yeah. Especially in the these big games as well.
He's a big game player and not only a small game player. Yeah.
Exactly. When 27, when we last played him in the FA Cup in the semi-final stage as well, he's the one that scored against us. Even though we went on to win, but he continued that form.
That breakaway, the way he brought that ball forward, he made Peter Cech commit and he flicked the ball over him. My goodness, that finish.
Oh dear. Woo. Sam's on the right now. Daniel, Sam's saying every date for you is a blind date.
What's that, sorry?
Sam is saying every date Daniel has is a blind date.
Yeah, exactly. It is. Hey, do you know what I say as well? I say, I might not be able to see you, but I can tell you what, I've got touch tool. You know what I mean? You're a good touch tool.
And in terms of substitution, we were talking about while you was gone, Daniel. Sam's then come back into the chat and said, Moses to come on for Jesus and part the Red Sea.
Jesus Christ. So who's come on? Has Arsenal made a change?
No one's made a change yet, touched so far.
Oh, you just passed the De Bruyne free kick already?
I'm on it now.
Yeah, it just went close, but it went wide, out a bit, out.
Yeah, now.
I still don't like the fact that it's only 1-0 because
I think
the longer this game goes on, if we can get a second goal, come on. Oh, Mustafi, get in there.
Defending.
Oh, Mustafi.
Was it defensive well done or an attacking goal well done? Probably did that. I won't mind that. 63rd minute. Oh, okay. Well, Tyrone's a minute and a half ahead of me. How is it I'm using the BT's actual app and I'm behind so far?
Come on, Arsenal. We're so close.
Laguna Talks Tom from Laguna Talks has tweeted out that's a pen.
What, from Mustafi?
I don't know.
Yeah.
He's ahead of me, so I don't know.
Yeah. Mustafi's challenge.
Are they going to
VAR are checking it as well.
Is it a pen though?
Don't know.
You won't even need to be a pen. They'll give it to get him back in the game, and then we're fucked. Okay, yeah, let's have a look. Right.
It doesn't look like a pen to me.
No, he gets the ball. He doesn't. He literally goes down and gets the ball.
Yeah,
Doesn't
no
look like a pen.
penalty.
No penalty.
No
Good. Yeah, Tyrone's just saying no pen. Yeah, literally, I'm just catching up now. And I've seen the initial challenge. I thought, so the first replay they've shown, yeah, he goes down and gets the ball. Sterling doesn't touch him. I mean, Mustafi doesn't touch Sterling at all.
Hang on, is it 1-1?
No.
Have we missed a goal?
Don't think
Either
so.
that or the commentators have got it wrong, because the commentators said, "How did Man City not take the lead there?" Like,
No, it's 1-0 still. My thing.
all right,
It's still 1-0.
all right.
They're
So
still
the
in the VAR thing.
commentators got it wrong. Sack
Yeah.
the commentators.
Yeah.
Sack the
Again,
commentators.
it's Man City's McManaman. What do we expect?
Fucking agenda commentators.
Yeah, as I was about to say, even John's agreeing with what I was about to say. It's a dive, so technically, Sterling should be booked for diving. But hey, doesn't
He's-
happen. Consistency
Yeah.
is really appalling. Look
Yeah.
at I'm big, but I'm not a referee. John Moss is a referee, and he's fucking huge.
Remember, do subscribe, guys, and do drive the likes up.
That's what you get with Sterling. He's short, he can't header the ball, and he chests the ball to Martinez. That's what you get with short punk ass players.
Oh my god! That goal, I'll be embarrassed. That's the scene, yeah. Because I've seen the replay, and he's literally turned his head away. It's hit his eye. What an idiot!
If that was Kyle Walker or someone else, a bit of a taller, commanding figure, we are fucked. We are dead. That's a goal.
Tyrone in the chat saying Roderi's coming on and Foden. They're both coming on.
I knew it. I knew it. One of these two guys will come in. I knew that actually.
Gundogan and Morris are going off.
That's kind of weird because I felt that Sterling is having a bad game than Mahrez, because Mahrez is getting into good positions, but Sterling.
Yeah.
But hey, what the heck? It's Manchester City.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
Exactly, in that sense, yeah. I mean, that's the referee side of things. How have we got referees like John Moss who are so out of shape? When you're meant to be running up for 90 minutes, 120 minutes,
Right.
90 minutes, 120 minutes, you're meant to be running up and down, keeping fitness. How can you be fit if you're like...
Ryan, you were saying the other day about the refereeing agenda and stuff like this, At one point, I was like thinking, maybe we must blame ourselves on our frailties, our weakness and stuff. But the other day, when I saw the Manchester United Crystal Palace game, Jesus Christ, man, it started to all make sense. It all started to make sense,
Yeah.
Like how the fuck can Manchester United get all their decisions? Man, it was kind of bizarre, You just see how Zaha was like taken off, not a penalty and stuff. Oh man, that was horrible. That was literally horrible. And it didn't go throughout the lockdown period. That went up to 3-4 times ever since Manchester United returned after lockdown. So it can't be a coincidence. It's not a bloody coincidence. This thing is meant to be. So FA is corrupted.
Yeah, we're going to find out, aren't we? Because it seems like it's going to go down to that final game between them and Leicester City for that final spot.
Yeah, exactly.
John in the chat saying, "Come on, guys, hang on, beat that board forward."
Woo! Good defending. Come on.
Willock's
Good defending.
Joe Willock's about to come on, apparently, according to Simpy.
I'd bring in Saka instead of Willock because that's a good defending tackle, man. That's a good defending. Wonderful.
Sam also saying in the chat, letting City attack us like this is not going to work. And that's, Simpy, I think there. Based on that. Sam has also followed up that by saying, we will tire and they will score soon. I hope not, obviously. I can't protect deal with that. That's where I'm. Oh dear. It's the water break now, guys. So
Yeah. I saw a few tweets in Twitter as well, like Pep was like mumbling to the assistant coach or something, and then the seat was empty. They were like trying, you miss Arteta, it seems. Oh man, what the hell was that about?
Oh dear. What? For me, we're 68 minutes in, about 70 minutes for everyone else. 20 minutes to go. We've done well so far, touch wood.
Yeah, we're just soaking up the pressure. Yeah, we're just soaking up the pressure.
Yes, in the sense of we've done, as you said, soaking up pressure. But we've got obviously took the lead. Most of that, the majority of that first half, from the goal onwards, we sort of took the game to City and started pushing them and make them look frail. But again, it's like second half. It's like these players come. It's like they're set out every second half to go. If we're winning, defend that lead. Just don't get us to full time on that lead.
It's just like the Chelsea mentality, the Jose Mourinho stuff.
Yes, get in there, Aubameyang. Get in there.
Woo! Come on, Daniel.
Game over. We've done it. We're in the final. We can't blow that. Surely. Touchwood.
Get in there, Aubameyang.
That's 2 goals in a big game now for Aubameyang. All right, Natesh, you said 5 minutes. It's like 20 minutes later. What's going on?
Yes. They are going to check it for a possible offside, but Mendy.
Oh, yes, I'm not celebrating him. I'm not celebrating.
Mendy was playing well onside.
I've got the Gunners app on my phone saying it's 2-0.
Yeah. Come on, guys. Do subscribe. Do fire them likes up as well. Come on.
The more you subscribe, the more chances of Arsenal winning. Come on, guys.
What was it? Sam Zicci. His response to that is "fuck a duck." Sam in the chat, literally, his response to the goal is "fuck a duck."
Wow.
Uber, simply saying Uber. And then obviously John's the Liverpool fans going Pep, laughing out loud, basically. I knew we would win. That's Timo saying. Russell saying, I'm loving this. Timo said he went for 2-1 Arsenal as his prediction. I went for 2-1 Arsenal in extra time. Has it been given or is it still checking?
I think it's been given.
Good. Simpy's then saying, close your legs, Edison, laughing out loud, like the laughing emojis.
Yeah.
Laka made Mendy play him on side. What a goal!
I think Tierney got the assist.
Oh, beautiful! Come on!
Brilliant. Absolutely.
This is why, since the draw, I said we have a chance get a chance of getting the result against them. I thought, and even as of recent, the last few days, we've been doing things on my channel and your channel, Daniel. I've been saying, Pep, because of what happened in that first game back of the restart, Arteta would want to fix, not fix, but basically right the wrongs of that match, because obviously everything went wrong, didn't it? Let's be honest, the injuries, everything just went out the pan. So he'd want to go into this, wanting to right the wrongs. Also, by the way, Pepe has gone off for Willock.
David Luiz blocked Sterling. Sterling had a chance to pull him back to 2-1, but David Luiz.
We're not 18.
Come on, spaghetti hair.
We're about 18 minutes away from full time, guys. 2-0. Who would have thought?
Yeah.
We just soaked up the pressure and then we score. We just soak up the pressure. Yeah. We did that in the first half, and now we're doing it in the second half.
Have we got new people in the chat? What are people?
Melina's come back into the chat. I don't think he's gone big up Khan. Well, I can't even tell if Khan is celebrating or too hyped right now with Uber. Pepe, Russ Morgan saying Pepe again involved in the goal, so he's involved in the build-up. Sam says Long John Silver's coming off. Tyrone pick up Melina. John in the chat, a Liverpool fan. I'm happy you guys are winning. I had loads of rival fans mocking Liverpool. You guys aren't that bad. This shows. And Tyrone says Luis and Mustafi are playing good. Is it still 2-0, by the way?
Of course
Yeah,
it
it
is. Of course it is.
Daniel's going loud. Daniel's going loud. Come on, G.
Come on.
I'm just asking because in tweets come on my screen and it's confusing me. So I'm like,
Yeah.
Sam saying we are playing Mourinho ball. You know what? For once, if it works, it works.
Yeah.
It's getting us to our 31st. I think it's 31st or 32nd FA Cup finals. I don't care.
We haven't had a lot to smile about this season, so let's enjoy it. While
again, who would have thought when Arteta came in back in the back end of December, just after Christmas, that we will be on the verge of an FA Cup final?
And like I said, this is all Arteta, the FA Cup, because he came in before the third round.
Yeah, exactly. And let's be honest, we haven't had the easiest, apart from you could say Portsmouth because of their league they're in, but we had Leeds in the third round for us at home, and that was a straight 1-0 win because we literally just fucking had to dig in because Leeds obviously going right to prove a point that they could mix up with.
Then we had Bournemouth. We had Bournemouth in the
Bournemouth when they were on a bit of a high at the time. Before their form dipped. Then we had Pompey away. We won that comfortably.
Then we had Sheffield.
And we came back, and then by the skin of our teeth, I don't know how you fucking managed, but the skin of our teeth got through that. We've had tough opponents apart from Portsmouth aside. We've had a tough fixtures going through, and this is obviously the toughest one that we're going to face because there's the current holders, and it's Man City.
And to top it all up, we had one tough week. In the span of like 1 week, we had Tottenham, we had Liverpool, and we had City. Who would even thought that we are up here? We took up the champions, we took up the runners-up of the league, and now.
Exactly. And who would have thought at full time this time? Not even 6 days ago at full time against that lot down the road, we would be celebrating the win against Liverpool the way we did, and B 2-0 up in the semi-final against City, as you said.
Yeah.
If someone comes to me 6 days ago and said this is going to happen, I'll snatch your hand, or the laugh, I'll snatch your hands off for it.
Probably taking high grades of weed or what? I don't know, man.
For anyone in the UK that's put a bet on Arsenal to win, just to win a match, fair play to you, because the bookies in the UK had us like of 8-1 to win. They literally backed City to the hill for this game.
And Arteta's getting one over on Guardiola.
Yeah, exactly.
He got one over Klopp, and now he got one over Guardiola. Two of the world's best managers.
Two of the best teams in the league as well. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
And I honestly thought we'd lose.
Maybe we should predict much more losing, We keep winning when we keep predicting if we lose.
Yeah, from now on, Daniel, no matter who we play, if we say we lose, we're going to win.
Yeah.
Yeah, please do so.
Yeah, we're going to get battered in the final, guys. We're going to get absolutely annihilated.
I like the optimism, man.
That's it.
and I'm going to say this at the end of the game, so but listen, I'm going to, I've got a theory.
Oh, okay. Sam's saying he's flying over tomorrow. Basically, he's saying, "Oh, we're flying over your house tomorrow, Ryan. I will spit out of the window, laugh out loud."
Yeah. Sam, how long are you coming back to England for, Sam? How long you?
That's coming on. I think Natasha's backstage because he's put a private chat in, saying she knows. I think. I'm just saying because he's put in a private chat. Lacazette's coming off for Lucas Tadea.
And here we go. Here is Nitesh.
Nitesh!
Finally got done with that article. Too many quotes in that.
What time to do an article?
Be honest.
Which one? About what?
No, I was going to say, what a time to do an article right in the middle of an FA Cup semi-final.
Yeah. Priorities, Natesh. Come on.
Yeah, I was watching the first half. I didn't see it the second half. The second goal I didn't see, but I heard the cheers, so I figured that it was a goal.
What a ball from Tierney.
Yeah, we're playing quite well, aren't we? I know we're not having a lot of the ball, but what we're doing is frustrating Man City.
We dominated them because they literally only had 2 shots on target. Just see the statistics.
Yeah, they're very slow. They were very slow in the first half too. They haven't gotten into the flow.
Coming back,
Wembley. Again, Wembley.
But it's not over yet. It's not over.
No,
yet.
it's not.
It's not over there.
Listen, that Man City can score 2 goals just like that.
Yeah, exactly. And our defense can be clowns in just 2 seconds or 2 minutes, you know. So yeah.
And actually,
the thing I'm happy about, the 5 at the back doesn't give City the space, and this combination brings 5 at the back. One of the reasons the game is slow from City is because you don't get too much space when you have 5 defenders coming back, and even Pepe has been able to join because of that. Even on the other side, Niles is pushing back, because when you have 4 at the back, they are able to very easily find space. But when there are 5 players at the back, they have to look for that space, and by the time they're able to find that space, another player from the forward comes behind, which is generally the wing back.
Yeah.
So it adds another player, and that is one of the reasons why I wanted 5 at the back in the last game as well. Solskjaer has been winning against City because of this tactic. So now if this works like it is working again, I think every team that plays City more or less will try to use such a tactic to beat them.
Yeah.
Again, Jonathan in the chat, the Liverpool fan, saying, so shooting stats, 5 shots, 5 on target for Arsenal. City, 10 shots, 2 on target. That's why you need to make the most of your shots, just like Liverpool when they have been punished.
Just like Adam does.
Oh yeah, he does that from time to time, Nitesh. He does that. Every shot counts, man. Every shot matters. Nitesh, we were asking this a few moments ago. Who would you like in the final, Chelsea or Man United?
I think
we're letting De Bruyne have quite a bit of the ball now, which is worrying.
Chelsea is the weaker side. Chelsea is the weaker side right now.
Yeah, based on form,
their defense is as bad as City or ours. So they only have good attacking players.
The thing is, United's defence isn't great. The reason they're doing so well is Bruno Fernandes. That's it. Take him out of the equation, their defence is still the same. In the sense of you still got the fire to us anyway.
Bournemouth got 2 against Maguire. Bournemouth, of all people.
Not really. That was an open game. United scored 5.
But the point he's trying to say is they still Bournemouth, a team that's fighting for survival, went to Old Trafford against an informed Man United. Even though they conceded 5, they still scored 2 goals against them.
They played well against Wolves as well. They were unlucky to lose that game as well, and they have been improved. They have improved in the last 3 to 4 games. But the thing with United is they're not going to lose that game. If you see, Bournemouth almost scored 2 against City as well. They almost got a draw there. So Bournemouth is also playing well. That is one of the reasons they got those goals. But they conceded 5. But with Chelsea, Kepa can also give us a goal. He can gift us a free goal. David Dyer is looking still more solid, and Van Bissaka is a good defender. Harry Maguire is still deep.
Arsenal just Oh no, it was Laporte for Man City. Laporte just had a shot with his weaker foot and
in the last 8 minutes, guys. So come on,
I said this in the chat. I saw Pepe play a pass with his right foot today. I've seen everything now.
Talking about the chat, we've got a few more things in the chat. Starting with the Arsenal misfit. Holy crap! I had to work, and I'll come back, and the score is 2-0. What the fuck is going on? And then obviously John followed up with Laugh Out Loud, Arsenal domination. And then Pep the Fraud has come out. Sam's also then followed up with, we have kept Kevin De Bruyne out wide where he is less effective crossing the ball. And these are things, everything where...
Yeah, I was going to say that, but I didn't want to say that because...
He said it now, so...
I didn't want to jinx it. So, yeah.
Oba had one more chance. Almost could have been 3, but he couldn't get it on his feet. He couldn't sort his feet out.
I was going to say now. But these are everything that's gone so far, gone right tonight. We've all discussed on the show that in the test setup the other night on Thursday night we did that, and we're doing it to a T. So it just goes to prove they can be beaten.
To be fair, even though Man City aren't playing well, we're actually Arteta's got to take credit. If we do win this game, Arteta's got to take credit for actually beating a decent team.
Well, it was literally...
Yeah, beating apart from it. Apart from that, he got it spot on because by playing Maitland-Niles as well, you know, that's a huge gamble. I think many fans, if we were to lose this game, many fans would question the decision of Maitland-Niles as well because he's playing on the wrong side.
Everyone wanted Niles for the last 2 to 3 games as well. After the Wolves performance, he has taken so long to get him on. I don't know what he was waiting for, but finally Niles is here. The thing is, he should have started in those 2-3 games as well.
Yeah.
And the other thing is, if Niles leaves now, it will be bad because we need him. And the reason Niles is in the team is because Cedric was cup tied. Maybe he wouldn't even have been in the team if Cedric was available.
Yeah, Mustafi's down, by the way, but totally agree with what you're saying. It's so relieved because I was so tense. Even at 1-0, I was saying the longer this goes on at 1-0, the tense I'm going to get.
Holding and Kolasinac coming on, and the only credit that I give Arteta this game for is that he has been able to slow the pace of the game, and because of that,
game management. I
wonder if the pundits and the media will give Arteta the credit, as we're saying. He totally deserves.
They are on BT Sport. They are actually giving Arteta the credit, and Keown's giving Arteta credredit.
I love Keown. He's honest.
And even Steve, what's his face is as
McManaman.
well. Yeah, he's giving Arsenal credit.
No, only some idiots on YouTube will not give him credit today.
That's what I'm saying. We know one of them.
We know who.
He's got to the final. He's underachieving. What the hell? Idiot.
Listen,
stuff is in dire pain, man.
No, I'm not attacking anyone. Just certain fans in our fan base are.
Well, we know that.
Yeah. And today, Pepe has played decent because of the fact that he maybe got the feeling of the League One atmosphere again. It's been so slow. It's been so slow today.
He'll be thinking, I'll turn up in this game. No fans, very slow.
Pepe got the assist, didn't he, for the first?
Yeah, the first goal.
Absolute orgasm of a ball, man.
It was very slow. Just look at how Bellerin casually passed it after waiting for like 5 seconds. Pepe played a very good ball. Credit to him, but Bellerin he made it very slow, and possibly that is one of the reasons that Aubameyang could actually reach that ball because they had slowed it down so much. And Kyle Walker fell asleep.
Yeah. In response to Russ Morgan, I would, but this isn't my channel, so I'm not going to bring any drama to this channel. That's not right. I'm a guest. I'm not going to do that. If it was my channel, I would.
What was that? Sorry, what was that?
Russ Morgan in the chat, joking. I'm assuming jokingly, was saying, "Can you name names, Ryan?" As enough what we're talking about, certain members of our fan base. And I said, I'm not going to do that because it's not what I'm not going to disrespect you and your channel because that's not the thing to do. Because I don't want to bring any drama to your channel either.
Kolasinac
on, Ceballos off, Fernandinho for David Silva.
Yeah. So who's gone off? Ceballos has gone off.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to think there's someone else gone off. Mustafi for holding.
Now Martinez is down. He got something. He got a push or something in his back. But what a great clean sheet it will be for him.
Again, Fernandinho's come on apparently for David Silva.
Yeah.
You know who will be happier with this scoreline? it would be probably Manchester United and Chelsea right now, because their biggest threat of the cup is probably them.
You say that Man United fans had a mate before the day before the football returned properly, before we had played Man City in the league. I did a Premier League return preview. And I had a Man United fan on Daniel, and he was saying that actually he did fear Arsenal because of how we'd gone into obviously the break and all that. The form was picking up. We looked hard to beat, and he was comparing obviously like I've done the performances we've had under Arteta up to that point compared to what Emery was getting out of these players, and that did scare him a bit in terms of obviously going for Champions League because he thought we'd get it. He thought we'd put a march on and get it, but certain Man United fans will be like, "Bring Arsenal on," for their channel views and all that. But Chelsea can't really get confident themselves because, as you've mentioned in this stream, defensively they're weak as fuck, basically. And if they don't start to do, if they play Tammy Abraham in the main striker role, there's no creativity. The goals ain't coming. Basically, their main threat is Giroud, ironically, and even then, as we know as Arsenal fans, he needs like 10, 11 chances to get one on target in the goal. So they can't really go. They can try. They will try.
But you need to remember one thing: United has Chelsea's number, so I don't think. And 7 minutes added now.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying.
7 minutes. Jesus Christ.
7 minutes injury time. Oh, because Mustafi was down, weren't he? Yeah.
7 minutes.
Yeah.
Got to give City a chance here, guys. Come on.
There's the FA's agenda. Fucking hell.
Oh dear.
No, but we got VAR today in our favor, right? The Mustafi one.
Yeah, the Mustafi, the Aubameyang goal as well.
Yeah, Pep Guardiola's wearing obviously his black T-shirt. And
looks like a club bouncer, you know. He looked like a bloody club bouncer.
I was literally about to say that. Yeah, everyone's kicking off, by the way, on Twitter about these 7 minutes.
Yeah. No, but that's fine. I don't think we'll concede 2 goals.
I'm touching wood for that because I'm not.
City's play has been so slow today. Don't think they have been able to create that, and I blame Pep's rotation for it as well. He dropped Kevin De Bruyne in the last game completely. Should have at least given him a run.
I think also, as I've been saying all season, they've got one eye. It's clear he's got one eye on Champions because of how he's set up in domestic tournaments, like even though they did eventually win the League Cup, but it's skin of their teeth, because who their opponent was that they won it. Today, as you said about tactics, and tactically how they set up about the whole season, and the teams have lost against in the Premier League this season, even more recent Southampton, how they lost that game. It's all been about Champions League, and also they've got to finish off their match against Real Madrid, haven't they? That's on the 7th of August. So if they've gotten through today, they had the final on the 1st of August, and within the space of 5 days, they have to fly out to Lisbon and obviously prepare for the second leg. And then obviously if they got through that, they've got all the other matches they've got to play. That's all been preempted.
See, I don't agree with that Champions League logic right now, because if they were banned in the Champions League, I would agree. But
I'm saying if you watch from certain games perspective, the teams they've lost against, like the Norwich Cities and all that, teams they shouldn't be losing against. The quality they've got, home or away, they should be battering the likes of Norwich. And
Simpy's saying we should have brought on Ozil just to embarrass Guardiola even more.
Just for the sheer banter of it all.
You're not even on the bench, so that's hard.
Probably in the stands. Like, actually, you know what?
Imagine he runs around the pitch holding an umbrella.
I think he's gone. I think he's gone.
I was going to cut on to that because obviously yesterday at his press conference, he was asked about on Matteo, and he basically came up with a response. Well, if it's footballing reasons, things have been put in place. It's done and dusted. That's it.
I'll play the players that are willing to win us matches. I think that put the nails on the coffin
Yeah.
as well. Yeah.
And if you listen to the tone of how he said his response, his answer,
Yeah.
that spoke more volumes than anything else, because that for me says he wants some.
Yeah, when he said things have been put in place.
Yeah,
I don't think so. Ozil is going anywhere. So there's
well, he suddenly put in tweets there saying, "Oh, I'm so happy from that." Before they did put on the Monday night, he put a tweet out saying,
yeah.
"I can't wait for tomorrow. Come on, go Gunners, and all that malarkey." Didn't even get on the bench. Weren't even in the squad. And he put another tweet out yesterday, back in full training.
And dropped
Yeah,
again.
do you know why? Because
Yeah,
he's putting pressure on Arteta. He's doing the same. He's
He did the
trying
same
to
on
go,
Monday.
well, Arteta, I'm here, I'm ready.
No, I know. It ain't going to work. Clearly, it's not working.
Yeah.
And the thing is, if Arteta was to back down, but the ones that don't want Ozil in the squad, they're getting what they want now. But if he was to back down, then the ones that do want him in the squad would then turn on him, and that's like moronic for me. He won't back down anyway. But I'm just saying that's moronic. He backs down to your knees. It's like when the Emery situation, wouldn't play him. He eventually backed down to the fans.
Yeah, he backed down to fans' pressure. Yeah.
And the fans,
No, he did. He needed Ozil. He needed Ozil.
Yeah, but then when he does back down and Ozil plays, they kicked off over it. Like, the guy couldn't win in that sense. But
See, I told you the media was also 50% responsible in getting Emery kicked out. It wasn't just his fault. From trolling the evening thing, it started off there. Yeah, it started off from there, and after that, whatever he said, no one even bothered to hear him out. They would just watch that part for the troll, and that was it. So if you saw,
exactly.
And this team was not playing for him at that point of time. At least now they're playing a bit for Arteta. So that
you
is.
can tell from the day he walked in, they were playing for him. And it's continued into this.
Sam's saying it's impressive. He didn't expect it.
Yeah, guess who's gonna get debating about this? Richard, 50% chance, 50%.
Yeah, he did say it.
And I think Khan's not happy. He's obviously he's a City fan.
Yeah, he's come back. He came back and said they've always supported City, always will. To go back and see what else he said, because he weren't impressed in general about
Nitesh,
the performance.
Yeah.
If I were to say that we were to beat Liverpool and Manchester City in a space of 4 days, would you even believe that before this matches kicked off?
Liverpool, yes. City, no.
We did a double in what 2 days?
Hey, technically, I did say we'd beat City, but I got it in the wrong game. I predicted it in the league game, and I fucked up.
Yeah.
In the I said it in the league game, but obviously we fucked up in the league game.
You're supposed to do a live stream about singing the Ozil song as well, Daniel. I'm not going to let you off the hook.
The one game I was confident we wouldn't win was Spurs, and we didn't win that.
Oh, days, come on.
And it is.
I'm about 40 seconds behind you guys. So
yeah, there you go.
Come on, Martinez, take that kick.
Yeah, there you go. It's over. It's over.
And it's over.
Wembley.
come on.
We need to shut the Emirates for renovation and switch here permanently.
Yeah, we seem to play better down here.
Yeah, finally, no more trash about Aubameyang on Twitter. But I credit Niles a lot for keeping Mahrez quiet.
Yeah, seriously, that was a masterclass. That was
brilliant. That was epic. We finally won the game.
But no one will give Arteta credit for that, for what he did with Maitland-Niles. I tell you, no one. They will be still slating him.
I didn't expect that. I have to say, that's come out of complete left field. Like the Liverpool game.
I wouldn't give him credit for that, because he's done it because Cedric couldn't play. Otherwise, he wouldn't play him.
But when Cedric played, even Bellerin also played. But Niles was
But
playing on
then
the
if
left hand side.
Cedric could play, I think Cedric would have been a good addition. Like if he could have played as well.
If Cedric would have played, he would have probably played Cedric and Saka. Unless Saka is tired or injured, because he didn't even come on as a sub. There could be something related to Saka.
Yeah,
He's not even come on as a sub. Yeah.
I ain't even fussed about the blooming league now. I just want to rest everybody for this final.
Well, it's about momentum now because literally it's on the 1st of what day is it today? The 18th. The finals on the 1st. So we need to obviously win a midweek game on what's it, Tuesday or Wednesday, and then whenever the fucking I think it's Sunday they're playing everyone on Sunday. 26th Sunday, the last game against Watford.
Yeah, against Watford.
And then we've got literally a week. We've got literally 6 days to prepare for a final, so it's going to come. It's still coming thick and fast, but let's enjoy it. Let's enjoy the moment. We're in a final again. Fantastic for Arteta for this squad of players that he's inherited and performances we had beforehand. We've got to an FA Cup final, guys.
If he can do it in the final, that's what he's got to do. He's got to do it in the final.
It's one more game, and if he can win that, then yes. I think everyone will start backing him.
And if he can win that one more game, and we're back in the Europa League. Listen, I know we don't want to. I know the Europa League is not where we want to be, but listen, we need to keep.
We need it.
Yeah, we need it because it's going to be better than a season out of Europe. I mean, I've said that if we do end up out of Europe, it probably won't do us that bad, but if we can get some kind of European competition, it'll be better for us. And then we go again. We go again next season where that's where next season is where we're going to really want to see progress.
Yeah. You can bear with me, guys. I've got to go downstairs, get myself a drink. It'll be 2 minutes. Okay. Yeah,
go for it, Ryan.
Yeah, and I said one more thing that even if we are not serious about the Europa League, we don't need to be. We just quietly need to take that 25 million and be happy about it and spend it on
I agree. Yeah, I agree, Nitish.
If Arteta says that I'm not serious about the Europa League, don't be serious about the Europa League. Play all your youngsters, but take that 25 million quietly.
Yeah.
And one thing I'll give him credit. Another thing, like as I said, one about slowing down the game so that they could coordinate, and the second thing is sticking with Pepe. But with respect to Niles, I won't give him credit for that.
No. Do smash the subscribe, guys, and do drive.
But if you say like that, Nitish, my biggest question here is because Bellerin was playing on right back and Niles is not familiar in left hand side. He can't even play in the left hand side. We have seen it. Based on the basis of what I'm trying to say is because Maitland-Niles was brought on the other week, a few weeks ago, against Wolves also to contain Traore. And this time he has done the same thing. I don't think so because he knows that the threat is going to come not from Sterling. The threat is going to come from this side because Sterling can be handled by this guy as well, by Tierney and all these guys, and Luis of course, Calamity.
No, Sterling on the right.
Is on the right hand side. But of course, Bellerin will get roasted against Sterling. But I would prefer Bellerin not to be playing. Cedric would have done a good job, but Cedric is cup tight. But Maitland-Niles would have done a good job. So, in my opinion, I would have would not have played Maitland-Niles on the left hand side. I would have played Saka there. Saka or push Tierney up front, Tierney much more forward, and bring in Saka. That's what I would have done.
As I said that I think Saka is either tired or injured. Could be the case. He's not even come on as a substitute. So I think there is something more to that. We'll find out soon. Maybe he may have cramp or something, or he's just fatigued out because he didn't even
played full time, right, against Liverpool as well. He played full, right?
Yeah, he played the. How much did he play? Yeah, he played, I think, the entire game against Liverpool.
Then that explains it. Yeah.
Yeah. So probably he's not having the energy anymore, and but he looked out of the game against Liverpool as well. Maybe he's just tired because of the season. I didn't think that was the case before, but now that he's not come on for the entire 90 minutes, I think that could be the case. And Ashley Westwood on Sony TV, poor guy, predicted 4-0 to Manchester City, embarrassing himself. He doesn't know what to say now. His
And that
expression
was a
says
good
so.
win. That was a good win, man. That was a good win. I didn't expect this. I didn't expect this.
Arsenal misfit, but what I was trying to say is he's saying that the score dictated that Saka was left on the bench. But what I'm trying to say is Saka always has that energy and he can also defend as well. So if he wanted to hold on, he could have been an addition, but he wasn't even introduced as a defensive option. Obviously, Saka is better than Willock, even in defense. I think Pep gave up somewhere in maybe around the 70-minute mark. He just gave up. But his master plan of starting Gundogan with Kevin De Bruyne failed.
Yeah, Gundogan shouldn't have started. My opinion, I should have started with Rodri. Rodri should have started the match. Rodri.
Yeah. Pep got
And
that wrong as well.
yeah, he never started Rodri. Another one is Phil Foden as well. Phil Foden also, I felt would have made a difference.
Yeah, and he started Mendy over Zinchenko.
Makes no sense.
Mendy, I don't know why he started. Kyle Walker is still a good choice. That was certain he would start. He and Laporte. And who was the other centre back? Garcia. Yeah, Garcia starting a lot.
Garcia is still young. So, yeah, I understand. But I think they never targeted Garcia's side because he is still young, but we never exploited the chance. I think the Mendy was exploited a lot. Mendy was really taken on a ride today. Mendy was really taken on a ride. Everything was coming through Mendy's side.
That is why we never understood why he let Angelino go on loan to Leipzig.
Yeah, that's the thing. Man.
Yeah, he should have stuck with either Zinchenko as his first choice or Mendy, but Mendy is too injury prone. That is the problem. And today he started with Mendy and it didn't work out for him.
Yeah, but Mendy, I would say Mendy is like Zinchenko is better, but he's only clumsy. I've seen him like he's clumsy. He's a bit clumsy, but he's good. He's good at his position. That's what I can see from him.
No, but there was no energy from Mendy, and that is why this game also looks slow. As I said, they reduced the pace, and plus Sterling also looked tired. I don't know what happened to him.
All these guys were rested, right? Against the other day against Bournemouth as well.
Yeah.
And we did most of the running, right? If you were to put into context, Bournemouth was actually a walk in a park, actually, but they made the game look hard for themselves. We did most of the running against Liverpool. We never make a lot of changes, but we made a lot of running. Lacazette played 60 minutes the other day, and he wasn't even getting hold of the ball. He was running all over the pitch. So if we were chasing the game, and yeah, I don't know how can they look tired and we look fresh.
No, it is that same thing that I have said. When 5 defenders are playing in the back,
they check something. Back.
No worries, Daniel.
No worries. When 5 defenders are playing at the back, they don't get that extra time. When it is 4 people playing at the back, they have a lot of spaces that they can quickly exploit. But when 5 people are playing, the spaces are very limited. And by the time they are actually able to find those spaces, another third person also comes back and stops them. So that is why they get blocked because of that. And Sankalp is in the back.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, Sankalp. Why didn't he join us for the watch along?
No, I think we did a video earlier. I think he was tired because of that, or I don't know. He was busy with something. He just came on just to celebrate now, for the celebration.
Hi everyone.
Hi, Sankalp. First time we get you. Celebrate.
Celebrate.
Wembley.
Oh.
Imagine if we win the final, then what will happen? We'll be bursting rockets with John. Hopefully not.
Oh, great day.
These guys have missed a lot of chances. I can see Sterling missing 2 to 3 chances at least. He put them wide.
They had quite a bit of half chances. They didn't. I think it was not their
Yeah,
day.
they're not a clear-cut chance. If you look at the statistic, Nitesh, they had about 12 chances, 12 shots,
One shot
and
on
only
target.
two or one only they had on target.
One shot on target.
Arsenal had 5 shots and 5 shots on target. So it was just like the other day against Liverpool. 2 shots, 2 on target. It was just same.
No,
Just
I think
typical old Arsenal.
Martinez made maybe 2 to 3 saves that I can see, and their shots have been just gone wide, just wide. So
Yeah, most of their shots were wide, but if you were to look at the Mustafi chance, the Mustafi header, that also was a great save by this one, and then the Aubameyang shot straight at Ederson as well. That's also a chance.
Auba
yeah,
gave away
we had chances.
easy chances.
Yeah, we had chances too, but look at the one like the Kevin De Bruyne free kick, Sterling shot, Laporte shot. There are 3 to 5 chances which they had, but they just went wide. And maybe it was the pace of the game because of which they weren't able to finish it off as well. Otherwise, when Manchester City generally plays in the flow, maybe this league getting over early has even hurt them, and they may actually end up losing to Real Madrid as well.
Yeah, I think that makes a good point. You made a good point there because I think that's what's affecting them.
It's impacted Liverpool. It's impacting City now. I think Chelsea might beat Liverpool.
Possible,
Yeah, but
very
it can happen because that's the last game. And somehow the other day I saw tweets and I saw in Facebook posts all they are saying like they are literally spent about 1 million to celebrate the victory parade and stuff like this on the damn stadium. So I saw like 1 million you're spending on the victory parade. What the hell is wrong with you guys? 1 million.
What did they spend the 1 million on?
On celebrating their title victory. Decorating fireworks, decorating seats. I don't know what the fuck are they decorating, but they're decorating for 1 million.
And then they say we don't have money to sign Werner.
I just don't get it. You can decorate for 1 million for fireworks. What the fuck is that?
The difference is, the clubs, the lower clubs want it more, right? We can see that, be it Chelsea, be it Arsenal. We have a lot more at stake than Liverpool and City. And I think City have rotated too, right? When they started post-lockdown, they played really well. But they have rotated so much, and this has been the problem across the season. They have never been consistent, right? They play 3 games good, then they have a very bad game because they keep on rotating. They don't have that sync.
That's Pepe's fault. Pep's fault. I'm saying Pep's fault. I'm so used to blaming Pepe that I said Pepe's fault.
But it's kind of like I felt like Mustafi also grown into the game because he was doing the madness. He was a mad Mustafi. He was a stupid Mustafi for the first 10 or 20 minutes. He was a stupid Mustafi doing dumb shit. Yeah. Started to give balls away and then he grew into the game. But one thing I was like optimistic about was because Mustafi is very good in aerial duels. If you notice, Mustafi wins a lot of headers. And that's the chance. That's how he created the chance for himself in one of the corner kick where he forced Ederson into a fine save. I tell you, because Manchester City don't have a good commanding centre-back that can win headers apart from Laporte. They don't have any other. Their fullbacks are short. You put Mustafi against them, they are going to lose. Mustafi will out-jump them. So that's the thing. I think that was the weakness. And the absence of a few players also for City also, I think, cost them. Because they never had a very dominant figure in winning aerial duels. I think that's one of the things. They never had a lot of headed chances also, City.
I just have one question. I just have one question to ask John. What were you doing in that Fishes, you know what?
Listen, I thought it was a fantastic win. I'm buzzing, man. I'm buzzing.
Oh man, yeah. Tell me about it, man. Made my weekend.
We're in the final, and I'm not gonna lie. Before the game, I was proper dead nervous because listen, I thought Man City would pull us apart like a prostitute's legs. Do you know what I mean? But apparently, we have got some steel about us.
Aubameyang put it right in between Ederson's legs. He went in between the legs. He treated Ederson like a prostitute. So that's the thing.
I think Sam makes a very good point, right? We were playing completely compact. We allowed them to go wide. knowing that when they put in those crosses, we'll be able to defend, and that is something very good. Good strategy, right? Middle, we just
Yeah.
didn't have any chances. Even Kevin De Bruyne started playing wide in the second half, and Niles was over him.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, and Kevin De Bruyne for some reason played too deep today.
Yeah, very deep. He was recovering the ball instead of like attacking. He was not in the attacking third. He was in the defensive third. It was kind
Yeah,
of funny because
I think Pep confused him by playing Gundogan next to him. I don't know what was the thought process there. I mean, generally it has some kind of different impact, but this was a weird selection and a weird performance by City.
yeah, but now going into the final, I'm kind of optimistic that we can take on the other two guys as well. The other two teams, whoever that we get through in the final, I believe we can take on them. Because judging automatically, I just don't want all the fans, the media, the newspapers, journalists, everybody to put us as favorites. If the favoritism comes into place, and when the pressure molds onto us, we are fucked. We are dead because we cannot play under pressure.
Anyways,
Anyways,
they will be favorites. We
The
want
thing
we'll
is,
not be favored. Yeah.
we've got to be. Thing is, as well, we have to give Arteta credit because he pulled the result out the bag. He got this team playing. Listen, how many times have we played Man City with this team and got absolutely battered
last
with this
7 games.
team?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would say last 5 years, Daniel, because we only scored two goals against Manchester
I'm
City.
not talking about last 5 years. I'm talking about with this group of players. So this season, obviously, we got battered twice in the league. Last season, we got battered in the league. So I'm on
No,
about this.
We
Yes,
did
we
beat
did.
them once in the cup. We did beat them.
Yeah, the Charity Shield, 3-0, right?
Not just that, I think we beat them once 3-1. Was it in the league or I think it was in the league, not in the cup league. There was a 3-1
No, we've
win.
not beaten
Not
them in the
league,
league.
we have not won for
No,
last.
not in the league, Nitesh. The league, I think the last we won was 2-0.
We did beat them once 3-1 in some cup then. If not
Yeah,
the
the
league.
charity. Yeah, but I'm not counting that. I'm on about with this group of players, this current group of players. So the last 2 seasons, we've got beaten. I don't count. I'm only counting with these group of players. I'm not counting with play. Before and that, but with this group of players,
Yeah.
we've only beat them. We haven't beaten them at all. So, like, actually, to pull a result out of the bag, when nobody thought we'd do it, that comes down to Arteta because he's actually the way he got us playing tonight. And yes, Man City. City had a lot of the ball. Man City had a lot of the ball.
We beat them in the FA Cup semi-finals in 2017. 2-1.
Yeah, but we had different players. I'm only on about with this current group of players, like the players that we got.
2-1.
No, we did have some of these players back then as well.
Yeah, practically about 8 of them were there. 8 of them, apart from Tierney, apart from Saka, apart from all these. Granit Xhaka was there. And let's say Torreira was still there also that time.
No, 2017 Torreira.
Torreira, no, not Torreira, but the midfield, the defenders, Mustafi was there.
Ceballos was
Ceballos was not there. Mustafi was there. Luis was not there. Holding was there.
Martinez was not there.
Martinez was not even starting that time. And pretty much most of the players were there. Pretty much most of the players, apart from 5 players, you cannot name like the entire squad was not there. 5 players were at least starting that game.
So the last time we won, we had Sanchez and Ozil, right, driving us. After that, we lost.
2017.
Yeah, 2017, the last time Ozil and Sanchez were playing together.
Sanchez scored that winner, if you remember.
Yeah, Sanchez scored in the 100 and what minute? 5th, 106th or 7th.
Yes.
Welbeck should have buried the chance. We should have buried them, killed them, put them to the coffin.
This was the
But we didn't.
After which we defeated Chelsea. This is the same FA Cup.
Yeah. So hopefully history repeats itself. We beat Chelsea again.
To be honest, yes, I think we would like to face Chelsea, right? United is very strong in attack. Chelsea is still dicey on the backside. I think Chelsea we can, do well. We can defeat, but at the same time, we defeated United as well in Jan, right? So these are teams we can handle. But I still do not want to keep a lot of my hopes up. I think we are getting a lot of our players, maybe the max, right? And hopefully this will give the right signal to the management and tell them, hey, if you back the manager and give him the correct set of players, we will keep doing better.
Yeah, another reason I don't want to face United is because of the refereeing decisions going in their favor.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm trying to say, Nitesh. I was like fucking pissed off the other day. Yeah, I agree. At one point, when everybody was telling me, okay, Manchester United, no, that thing can one off, it happens one off. No, it's not a one off. Ever since the restart, they have had countless number of decisions for them instead of against them, which makes practically no sense. How about the offside call? How about the goal that United scored? How about Zaha's penalty claim? All this wasn't given. How can you just say that it's basically on a one-off match? Bullshit. It's not a one-off match. How can they have fucking three?
Before
Yeah,
the
go on,
Palace
Nitesh.
game, United had VAR +8. I think after the Palace game, it is now VAR +11 for United.
Yeah.
There
Kevin,
is
do
an
you want-
agenda. Yeah, go
Kevin,
on,
do you,
Daniel.
want, do, you want, do you want to read some chats out and
Yeah,
and
sure
then,
thing, Daniel. Sure thing. Let's get the chat rolling, man.
Sankalp just posted something. What did Aubameyang put a status?
Aubameyang said nobody. Auba doesn't score against big teams. Fofty, lot of smileys. Him, lot of smileys.
Yeah, and I'm just going through this. The Arsenal midfield just mentioned this game was played at the perfect pace for Arsenal. From what you guys are saying,
Yeah.
I was afraid that if the game was played at a quick pace, we would be too tired to hold on to the second half. Exactly what was Nitesh and all of us were saying. The game was a very slow pace. You can see the slow pace really affected everyone, practically the City players, and that was a perfect tempo for us because we dictated the match. We never let City to dictate the match.
Yeah, if it was played at a fast pace, at halftime, David Lewis would have been tweeting sorry again.
Exactly what Ravanite is saying here. Louis had a heck of a performance. You gotta give him props. Yeah, I agree. He had a lot of blocks in. He blocked so many shots. You cannot see that of Louis. Because
Xhaka
if you were
too.
to, if you were to, Granit Xhaka in the first half, I saw him making a lot of drifting runs. He was in the middle of everything. He put his body on the line, and that's one thing I would say about like the Granit Xhaka and David Luiz, because these guys, they are crucified by all Arsenal fans. We probably don't want them to be here at the start of next season, but we have to deal with them. We have to support them. They are given contracts, so as long as they play for Arsenal, we are not having a personal agenda and any of the players. We have to back them, and if they put up good performance, we have to give credit where it's due. We cannot just slag them off, tell them no, we want them out, we want them out, we want them out. If they are staying here, let's just give them the support they need. That's what.
I think Ryan has already ran to Wembley possibly. Maybe he's already gone there and celebrating somewhere.
Right. And John is saying our defense really stood up. Yeah.
So
performance, hopefully Aubameyang will stay now.
Yeah. Do you reckon he will stay? Aubameyang?
I think after the final, if we win the cup, I think he will stay. If we win the cup, it's down to whether winning the cup.
I think the direction was important, right? We were going down a lot. Now that we are picking things up, we are showing that we can defeat big teams. That is what matters, right? He will have that ego where he would like to defeat these big teams.
I think if he wants a 3-year deal, and 3-year deal is very realistic. So I don't think there should be any kind of problem with the 3-year deal.
Yeah, the negotiation with the deal part and the 250,000 that he's demanding, I think that shouldn't be a problem at all. I think we can pay him that money. He is worth it of every single penny that he's getting.
Maybe that's why they're trying to bin off Ozil and get rid of some of these players.
The problem is they can't bin off Ozil. That is the only problem.
He's playing his PR games. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, but I think Arteta is doing the right thing, just sitting him out.
No, he won't care.
Because-
That is what I'm trying to say. Even if
Yeah,
Ozil
but
is,
see, the thing
Yeah.
is as well, right?
yeah,
Is that he's gonna obviously he's getting on, so he's gonna want to start playing football, and if he doesn't start playing football, although he's getting the money, the club will force him out. The club will force him out.
Yeah, the club will force him out, Daniel. It's similar like what went on with Emmanuel Adebayor a few years ago. When Adebayor also was forced to move to City, and Adebayor didn't want to move to City, at the end of
Yeah.
the day, we throw him to the reserves, and he still didn't want to go. And this is the type, because he is on massive pay package, so he's not going to leave. He doesn't care if he's not going if his form goes down or whatsoever. He doesn't care. He's going to wear off his contract. He's going to take that money and then leave.
I think he'll leave. I think this summer, I think the club will get rid of him.
He won't really, Daniel. I don't think so.
No, I think he will. I think he will. I think
he doesn't care about not playing. He doesn't care. Even if he's sitting on the bench, one, he's getting 350k a week. Second thing is, any brand that comes to Ozil, knowing that Ozil is at Arsenal, they will offer him a bigger contract than if he's at a smaller club. So he will not leave until and unless there is a Newcastle that comes for him, gives him a higher package than 350k or a similar package of 350k for 3 years or 5 years. And he also will get then some other endorsements. So at that point of time, probably Ozil will think, okay, that I don't want to be at Arsenal because I can make much more money at this new club and possibly play as well. Otherwise, he has no benefit, because if he goes to a smaller club than Arsenal, the sponsors and the branding and all that goes into the drain. Most of his followers that are there on Twitter and other Instagram and other platforms are also following him because he's still playing for Arsenal. If he goes away from Arsenal, those guys may stop following him.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing I think about Ozil, because he's not gonna go. He's playing the PR game. Every single match day, he's coming and tell, we are ready, go, yeah, Gunners, yeah. But he's not even in the bench. He's not even starting the match. So he's just proving, he's just doing this PR matches. He's just doing this PR speech just to hype things up, just to say that everything is good between me and Arteta. That's what he's trying to prove. Actually, it's not that good. It's not that good. Nothing is going well with him and Arteta. He's just trying to create a positive vibe. He's just trying to say, no, it's not like what you guys think. Because if he is going to put there's a rift between me and Arteta, most likely all publication, all journalists will come out and say there's a rift going on. Ozil favors a move elsewhere. Ozil favors, there will be rumors. So he's cutting down that rumors by saying, no, yeah, Gunners, yeah. So he's just putting some positivity into there so that there's no rumors stating that he wants to leave the club. That's why he comes out with many statements saying that I want to see off my contract at Arsenal. I want to see off my contract. You don't see any other players doing that apart from Ozil.
I think that is not the case. I think why he's trying to put these things on social media are so that he's trying to show other clubs that I am not injured. I had some fitness problems, but I am ready to go. But it is the manager who's not playing me. So if you want my services, you can come and offer me a deal, and you can give me a deal as good as my Arsenal deal or a better deal, and I will join and play for you. I don't remain injured for long periods of time, and and Ryan is back. So he's probably trying to show other clubs that I am not injured, but the manager is not playing me. But the thing is that it's the manager's fault that I'm not in the team. So if any other team wants me to come and play for them, I will definitely be on. And why is Declan Rice going on about David Luiz? I have no idea.
I think he's coming to Arsenal. Huh?
Yeah.
That would be a waste of money.
Poor man's party.
Listen,
Poor man's party.
guys. What we're gonna do is, I think it's probably a good time to wrap up.
But Ryan is back, just back.
Yeah, I know. But,
and he has a scarf, not a scarf. What is it? FA Cup final. It says FA Cup final.
Wembley.
Oh, I'm so used to scarves that I went for a scarf again.
The Ozil scarf. Strangle wank. I know that.
But listen, what we can do is, because tomorrow we can do a proper review of this game. So yeah, what we'll do is we'll wrap up this evening because we've been going for over 3 hours now. So yeah, what we'll do is I'll go around each of you in turn and just give your platforms a shout out. I want to come to you first, Ryan.
He's ecstatic, man. He's ecstatic. He's God.
Oh, you have no idea. And what make it even better, because my next door neighbour's a Chelsea fan, so fuck. He's a Chelsea fan, so they do tomorrow is even better for me. Yeah, thanks, Danny, for having me on, by the way. I was a bit late, and I did go off of there for about 5 minutes, sort of drinking bits and pieces. Yeah, obviously, yeah, I'm the host of the Mr. Arsenal podcast. I'll be doing my review for this tomorrow, probably tomorrow afternoon at some point, whenever it doesn't clash with yours, obviously. And yeah, a lot of shows, and obviously we're back on my channel for the watch along midweek, so we can still dive into this euphoria that we are in a cup final, the FA Cup final as well. It's our trophy. We've won this 13 times. We're going for the 14th, guys. We're extending
14th for Aubameyang. Number 14 for Aubameyang.
Yeah. Also Aubameyang signed a bloody contract. And just before I wrap up, yeah, you can also find me on Twitter, at Mr. Arsenal 89.
Yeah, and Nitesh.
Yeah, I just want to say, when Ryan was talking about diving into something, I could think of Pookie. But and Ryan has got all his merchandise ready. He just needs to launch it now. So he has that cup which says "Keep calm and follow Arsenal." Yeah, I think I'll be going live on the page right now, maybe sometime, because today there is a lot of energy from fans, and probably they won't be able to sleep till the morning because of the fact that we have won, and it was an unexpected win. Even though it's not the final, we need to win the final. But I think there will be a lot of positive energy on social media today, apart from maybe a few idiots whom we know who will be ranting about something that they can find. But yeah, you can find me on.
Fuck 'em.
You can find me on Beyond the Post on Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook, and also on Arsenal FC Fans, which is my Facebook page. And possibly, if you guys are free, you can join in for the live video that will go live in like 10 minutes or 15 minutes. Thank you.
Yeah, and Sam Cow.
Great performance, guys. I mean, so happy to see, the worst Arsenal side that has been for the last 2 decades, and still we are in a cup final, right? We have defeated Liverpool and City in a week. I hope the flow continues. You guys, everyone can, find me on Twitter, on my Twitter page, Understanding Football. Please follow me. I'll follow you back, and we'll keep following Arsenal. Yes.
Ramsey.
And Kevin.
Yeah, thanks for having me on, Daniel. Great performance. And still, we are in another cup final, and still Tottenham hasn't won anything. Tottenham hasn't been in a final. Apart from the Champions League final, the manager that brought them through there, they sacked them and they got a defensive manager, and still they're doing fuck all. But apart from sulking into Tottenham's demise and all this, but kind of excited with the performance the lads has given us. And yeah, like Daniel mentioned, you guys can find me in Twitter as well, Kevin_Mark434. And yeah, you can see me most likely in Daniel's channel, because I'm the co-host here. So I'll be assisting Daniel with a lot of programs and stuff down here on the road as well, guys. So cheers, guys.
Yeah, and listen, guys, it's been a great watch along, and we are into the FA Cup final, which is, we're into another cup final, which, hopefully we have better success this year. Yeah, because last year, obviously, we were in the Europa League final, weren't we? So
we love cup finals. We love them.
Got more finals.
We're into another cup final, and hopefully we have better success this time. And listen, Arteta pulled off a masterclass this evening. Man City were not at the races, but yeah, listen, guys. we're going to do a review and player ratings tomorrow on my channel. Haven't pinned down a time yet, so stay tuned for that. Remember, do subscribe here if you're new, and do keep liking and sharing the content. Also, go and check out my social medias as well, my Facebook page, The Blind Gooner, and The Blind Gooner on Twitter. Especially if you can like the Facebook page. I want to try and get that moving a bit more now. So yeah, please do go over to there and check that out. I'm going to be posting more content there as well, just to get that Facebook page moving a bit more. And until tomorrow, until the review and the player ratings, enjoy the rest of your evening and take care of yourselves.
What
Cheers,
did she wear?
guys.
She wore.
London is red. London.